are live. Welcome everybody. We've got Tombstone here and we've got Stokes here commentating on this game, GgOD versus EXM. These guys won their games that they played. So good luck to them in this one. The one who loses gets knocked back into the losers brackets and they can fight for third. The one who wins will go on to the final game and for fighting for first. Anyway, Tombstone.
Yeah, thanks, Geek. It's good to be back tonight. It's nice to have a bit of the day off, but it's good to be back tonight for the last game of the day. I was just telling Geek it was quite an interesting day for you guys who haven't watched the games that's been played today, or for you that have watched would know. Wouldn't say it was an upset, but it was definitely interesting.
Yes, me.
Good luck.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't agree.
Especially the last game that was played between was it
Falsify and Scroll.
Falsify and Scroll. Scroll nearly winning that first game or that first map, and coming back, and I told you, coming back on the second map, it's a mental battle you have to fight after losing that one. You have to claw your way back on that second map. It's not easy, and it looks like Scroll it got to them. But I mean, they played good. They played very good. So I just hope this doesn't put them off, and they will be back again for the next tournament that's happening. Obviously, they're not out yet. They still have to fight for a position. And then congratulations to the winning team. Obviously, they're pushing it through. And yeah.
We've got a Monty ban right off the bat.
Yeah, Monty's been quite a busy guy this weekend. He's been being in the thick of things and creating trouble for quite a few teams.
Oh yes.
Us being one of those teams. GgOD have been warming up quite profusely. They've been playing a lot of ranked. We came up against them 3 times. They're definitely looking coordinated. Let's just hope they can carry it through to the next game.
Mira being a good ban. Obviously, if you're going up into aviators, Mira being very deadly there. So it's a quite an obvious ban. Echo as well. Echo's also very powerful, especially also if you're going aviators, but also if you're pushing to hunting, the hunting area. You can also work quite useful there. So it's two very good bans. The Ying, obviously, Ying being a powerful operator doesn't matter where you use her, and Monty, as I said, being quite a nuisance the whole weekend. So it's quite an obvious ban for him coming in.
Looks like a strong setup. Wildcat in the Frost, bringing in Ormai on the Pieman. What does Ormai do?
Ormai catches deployables like grenades or flashbangs.
Oh, that's right, with the disc.
Yes.
Chicken there just swapping out. Went from the Valkyrie to the Vigil, and he swapped from the Vigil to the Mozzie.
I don't think I've ever seen this map.
Villa is a big map, but it's a nice map to play on. There's a lot of potential, a lot of different strats you can use.
I think this map's just gonna get reworked because you never ever see anyone play in the basement.
Yeah, the basement was always used for secure the area and for hostage, obviously. But yeah, it's like Stoke said, it's never been used for your ranked setups. So I don't know. I know the next map that's gonna be reworked is gonna be Skyscraper. Obviously, I heard the commentator say that apparently House is gonna become a ranked map, if I heard correctly. I think one of them said they saw on Twitch.
Wow. Alright, let's see what the attackers do.
Yeah, obviously going up second floor first on the defense for EXM. So they're pushing bar and or they're gonna defend in bar and in aviator. Fireman just playing there on the red stairs, the main stairs going up. Got the shield there just for a bit of protection if they're trying to jump in from the window. And also he's got a bit of cover, or helps it to cover onto 90 hallway. And immediately got 3 players from GgOD pushing in on the balcony.
Blitz coming in, placement Monty.
Blitz obviously being not as strong as Monty, but still having a shield and the ability to completely blind you if he gets obviously too close. And there you go, Thermod already in, pushing onto the 90 hallway. Him and Blitz. GgOD making quick work. Blitz there being discovered, very nicely done, shooting him in the feet. Now Thermod is trapped inside vault, but unfortunately he gets knocked down by Crazy Wolf as he peeks around the corner. We're all red there by the defending team. I think you can clearly see, I don't think they were expecting a Blitz to be rushing up that quickly onto main stairs. You can see the Wamai being caught a bit off guard while it was pushing back into 90. So it looked like the attackers are bringing more or less the same setup. 1 or 2 tweaks coming in. Blitz obviously not being played again. Looks like Moz is gonna stay. Gotta mute the Jaeger. Frost could be very deadly here if they can place the Frost traps.
Oh, I love playing Frost, yeah.
Yeah, we know Stokes loves playing Frost.
Attackers need to
But the thing with Frost is, you know, when Rainbow Six started and she came out first, the main way people were playing is by pushing putting a Frost match on the top of staircases. Because normally people don't look on the top step of a staircase; they're always looking for in front of them for what's happening. But clear, as you can see, the meta has changed quite a bit. And Pro League they don't play Frost that often. But when she's used like that, placing the Frost mats against windows, under windows.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Just to catch that 1 or 2 people maybe off guard who's pushing in.
5 seconds left.
And if you can distract them by shooting or focusing their attention somewhere else while they're climbing in, those Frost mats are going to come in quite handy. EXM gonna go for another top hold again. For those of you who don't know, on Villa there's 2 top defending sites and 2 downstairs. And they're opting to first finish off on top and try to win both their top floor defenses. Bit of joining work being done, going up main stairs. And Twitch there, going up, try and take out some of the default cams or the Mozzie pests, just to clear it out so the remaining drones can work a bit easier. Oh, the first pick comes in for Pieman on the Mozzie taking out Ruben, but Crisscross coming in onto Pieman with the refrag. Speaking of the Frostmats, one getting stuck in the Frostmat, but Valkyrie, not Valkyrie, Sophia coming onto 90. Alex is waiting, very nicely positioned to get Brobe as he jumps in. Still holding up in the closet. We're down to a 2v3 in favor of EXM. First cross on very low HP as he tries to push into sight.
Bomb located by attackers.
Which is pushing in. Fortunately, gets down, obviously being on very low HP. And now does Aimless see the Frostmat? Look like he's gonna try and go around. Ella obviously still in closet. He's gonna rotate to bathroom side window. Diffuser down in closet, so he has to go in, get the diffuser if he wants to go for the plant. Still peeking the bedroom windows, hoping to catch someone off guard.
Would you say this is a heavy defense sided map?
Some of the rooms are, yes. If you look like, for instance, kitchen is a lot easier for the attacking team to push into. Unfortunately, the EXM winning out the fight. Chicken taking out
very
Aimless.
well to take out the frost trap. Then that Ella Griswold line is waiting for him.
But Stokes, no, it's for me it's quite a balanced map in the sense that you have the areas that's quite well suited for defense, but places like kitchen and the office downstairs, it's quite an easier place for attackers to break in. Aviator, if you have a mirror, it's very hard to get in there. And the same with the hunting area. You know, but it also depends on which operators are banned, which operators you can use. This map especially, mirror is very strong on, so banning mirror makes it a lot more difficult for the defending team, and then makes the push of the attackers just that much easier.
So GgOD just needs 1 or 2 attack rounds here, and then they'll look good on defense.
So EXM going to kitchen for the third attacking defending round.
Top of the staircase, like you said.
Top of the staircase, and that's actually a very good position if you have someone playing there where Jaeger is. But the problem of putting it there in that specific area is when you push in from that window, it's very easy to spot it if you're holding an angle onto that wall. So I'll rather put it halfway up and not on the top area, so the guy pushing the window can't see the frost mat, but someone pushing maybe from downstairs will still be caught in the frost mat while it's coming up.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
See a dock being brought. Crazy wolf on the dock. Thermite taking a little bit of damage early on. See, training team holding quite well. Quite nice angles there. GgOD clearly not trying to waste time. They're gonna go straight for the push into the site. Have to be wary of the hatch. Just on the right hand side corner on top where they're trying to push in now. The defending team has someone playing on that hatch. It can be quite difficult for them to push into that door. Jackal just holding an angle on red stairs. Hope to catch one of the defenders if they're rotating around it. EXM quickly taking out Brobe there. So that's a Thatcher and a Thermite off the board, so no hard breaching is going to come in for the side of GgOD. They only got self-destruction and tracking left. A full stack for the defending side. Mozzie being droned out there on bathroom, pushing down the stairs. Oh, very nicely done. A Wildcat, but he gets refragged. Peeking the kitchen door, and unfortunately Jackal again as he comes in the door. EXM playing very patiently, holding the angles on site, not committing too many people on the roam.
They have a lot to gain by winning this.
Yes, I think GgOD really need to get 1 or 2 rounds just to make defense a lot easier and possibly just win the game.
See Valkyrie again getting 6-pick this time to the Jaeger. So they're opting for ADSs instead of the black eye cams. Frost coming in again, hoping to catch 1 or 2 attackers again off guard.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right, so obviously being on their 4th round, they can now take first area they defended on, which was Aviators. So they're going back to Aviators and Bar. Try to get another successful defend. As you can see, all the soft walls on the 90 hallways getting reinforced, just to force the attackers to push through the door. For my bringing the same setup, placing a shield there for himself, just a little bit of cover on the top or main stairs.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
EXM this time committing a little bit more to the roam, but again not far. As you can see, Jaeger and Wamai is still roaming, but they're playing close to the site, so they're not opting for a deep roam. Thatch immediately pushing onto the balcony, onto a veranda. gonna have the thermite with him. So if they can gain control there, they can start opening up the reinforced walls, push into site. For my still holding angle on on main stairs and covering the door that leads into the fireplace area. Ash peek in the corner, control for entrance onto 90. So they know there's a Jaeger and he gets taken out very well there by Ruben K2 on the headshot. IQ pushing up main stairs. Well, my getting drawn out, but IQ getting caught. Frost holding the angle all the way down onto the door coming into bar. Just rotating around. You can check both sides. Being only 30 defenders left, 2 of them defending side. Marzi rotating around to main stairs, trying to catch one of the attackers off guard. Marzi creating quite a distraction there, so they know he's coming up the main stairs. Gonna have to try and keep him busy. Very well done. Wildcat getting one, chicken to Marzi on main stairs getting another, and that's the diffuser. So all he has to do is he has to cover the diffuser. Thermite has to push for the diffuser. Safe to Sledge can get. Tries for the smoke. He damages him, but he also takes a little bit of damage. Thermite trying to push down main stairs. You know there's someone watching him. Marzi with the purifier doesn't hit his shots. Very well done there by Thermite. He gets diffuser, but unfortunately gets downed in the process while he's pushing up on 90. Very well done there by Sledge, but unfortunately Frost holding a nice angle, peeking on the door. And Time obviously not being on attacker's side, Sledge being forced on the push into site. So that's been a very successful run for EXM on the fence, 4-0 in their favor. And to make this a little bit easier on themselves and give them a little bit of breathing room, GgOD has to have to take at least 2, as Stokes said, at least 2 or 3 attacking rounds.
These are the last 2 rounds I think they can get.
Obviously on round number 6, or when 6 rounds are done, we have to rotate.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So they don't have a lot of chances left to try and claw 1 or 2 wins on the attacking side. Man again on the Moji. Frost this time with a deplorable shield and a frost mat.
Attackers have located a bomb.
That's just gonna stop.
There's 2 of them.
Pushing in.
10 seconds to go.
That's gonna force them to shoot out one, climb over the
5
ring for
seconds to go.
the deplorable shield and shoot at the other one.
Is this corner a weak spot? They're reinforcing it.
Defuse a bomb.
No, the reason why they're doing it, this is to help Ella, because Ella's gonna hold basically the whole bedroom area. So because that's a very popular area to push in. If you push in from there, you get bedroom control. You can open up that entire wall coming in onto A side. So the Ella being there, being a nuisance, just holding them off, and that's why they're putting the 2 frost mats there and the deplorable shield, just to make it a bit easier for her and waste time on the attacker side. Because if she can successfully defend that area, it's going to make their push a lot harder. But very well read there. Ella being downed inside of the closet. Do they see the second frost mat over the deplorable shield?
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been
Oh, Frost coming to the rescue. The setup working quite well there to delay And obviously that's the diffuser, the refrags coming in one after the other. 1.5 minutes gone. And oh, the gun's sticking out. Patiently waiting there.
Ooh. Paid off just having a little go at a gun.
Frost taking significant amount of damage. So that's the Mozzie and the Frost on low HP.
Attackers
Frost.
recovered the diffuser.
A lot more.
Yeah, Clown knows better. Clown knows better than to get caught in a second Frost trap.
But unfortunately, being caught in little corner there, a mouse in a trap and Frost just takes him out. So now Cross has a lot of work to do. Still has a minute, so he still has time. Frost on very low HP. So he's gonna have to go for the kills. Which is obviously unfortunate. Wanted to say for him, the defenders are between him and the bomb, but unfortunately Jaeger peeking around the corner. Very good awareness there by the Jaeger. So GgOD unfortunately not being able to counter on EXM. Obviously the training and the practicing they put in paying off there. And EXM now firmly in the driving seat of this map. Still not unwinnable for GgOD.
This must be very frustrating.
But as I said
GgOD.
previously, it's starting to become a mental game now. You know, do you hold on? How do you hold on? How do you still come back and fight back even though you're 5-0 down?
FYI for you guys, this is GgOD's map pick.
Attackers need to
Oh,
locate
wow.
and defuse bombs.
Well, we saw yesterday what happens on the map picture. It looks like every time you pick a map, the opposite team punishes you for it. Kitchen defense again for XM. This being their last defending round before they swap over to the attack, and they take this one. They build up quite a comfortable lead. You should never get too relaxed, but obviously being 5-0 ahead, it just makes it you a little bit more relaxed.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
So let's see if the attacking team of GgOD can make something happen on the last attacking round on Villa before they swap over to the defensive side. Go again for Ash, quickly going into veranda. Looks like she's gonna try and push for aviators. Visual roaming in the bedroom side. Looks like it's gonna be a main door push by the Thermite and the Zofia. 3-man push. So it's Maverick, Thermite, and Zofia.
Did GgOD deliberately spawn on the other side? Was that a
Sometimes
tactical
they wanna-
choice?
Yeah, then it's a safer entry and you're ready in the game. You don't have to fight around windows and stuff.
Angles being held by the defending team. Ash pushing up from 90, top floor. So you're just going for the roam clear just to make sure there's no one who's going to come and flank them. Fireman on the vigil. Just as Ash was going for the roam clear, she gets taken out by the vigil, also on the roam for the defending team. Oh, Sophia on rest stairs gets a peek onto vigil and takes him out. Body was in the corner trophy entrance. Brobear taking out one, but Aimless getting tapped out on the refrag. The push from red stairs and Jaeger takes out Sophia. So we're down to a 3v2. GgOD in the disadvantage. Smoke on low HP. Maverick just waiting. Very nice pick there onto smoke.
2v2.
Just making sure no one's gonna rotate down from downstairs up. caught him off guard.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Oh,
Down to a 1v2. Thermite having a lot of work to do. 30 seconds left. Both defenders on site holding angles. And Frost winning out the gunfight, peeking around the bomb. So
all EXM has to do is win one defense round and they win the game. Or the first map.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Geek, but it feels like this has been the quickest match so far in the entire weekend.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, no, even faster than the Scroll and Fastfire one, which they dragged out. No, you're right. It feels like the fastest one. It's certainly the most one-sided game we've seen in this tourney,
Yeah.
which is saying a lot.
Other than
But
the first game. The first game was also a bit like this on the Friday.
GgOD versus Kagino Senshai. Maybe it was. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, but I think the big difference there was, even though they won, it was one-sided. They took longer. You know, they didn't push in, they didn't rush in.
Yeah.
I think the difference here is GgOD is still the team that pushes fast.
This is very cool. EXM showing that you deserved this after that clutch win against Shadow.
So GgOD opting to go Aviators for their first defensive round. Again, the 90 hallway getting barricaded up. Just making sure the attacking team has to push through the doorway. And interesting enough, they're also bringing a Wamai. Oh, it looks like Ruben. Oh, there he goes. Okay, he's back. Let's also bring in the Wamai.
5 seconds to go.
It looks like it's going to play more or less the same general area
Attackers must
that EXM was playing when they were using the Wamai. Yeah, you're going for a little bit of a spawn peek downstairs. See a Capita being brought in the buck. So EXM probably gonna go for a vertical play from downstairs. Capita always very useful in the post-plant situation, just to draw out the time and forcing the defenders to stay in one area until the flames of this is burned out. Jaeger being drowned out on the top floor. Capita is pushing into astronomy. EXM also not wasting too much time pushing in. One minute gone, and it looks like almost all the attackers are inside. Inside.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Only one guy on the roam for GgOD. For my, not too far away, roaming around the area.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And they're playing on the 90 hallway.
Attackers have recovered.
Oh, Capita being flashed. Oh, there we go, the vertical play coming in from the back from downstairs. Bandit getting into a little bit of trouble there on 90 hallway.
EXM getting the first pick. A minute to go.
That's the roam from the Jaeger. But Brobe strikes back. Brobe strikes back twice. Holding out there on the 90 balcony, but Buck playing from beneath. Chicken jumping down. Being forced to rotate around. So while Mike coming in handy there, taking out the Thatcher grenade. 30 seconds left. And it's a 3v4. Defending team holding out well. Probe is still holding out the 90 hallway.
10 seconds to go.
Very well done there by the smoke. They cannot dislodge him, and Brobe, excellent work. Sticking it out on that 90 hallway.
GgOD managed to win their first round in this game.
A very hard push coming in from EXM onto 90 hallway, but the smoke just being a thorn in their side, not making it not able for them to push around. Oh, there the respect from Pyman comes in.
Good sportsmanship.
I tend to agree with him. That was extremely well done by Brobe. Jaeger also coming in for the support, just to support the smoke there on 90, because clearly they saw there was a big push coming in there. So EXM still on match point, and GgOD winning their first offensive round. The Legion being brought by Clown. Those two Gumans placed in the right areas can be quite a disturbance for the attacking team and waste quite a lot of time.
Buck can be super effective here.
Bomb located by attackers.
They can play underneath the sides.
Yeah, one thing about Villa, if you haven't noticed it, a lot of the top floor is wood, which means this is a soft breacher's paradise. So whether you're playing downstairs in kitchen, you have your Sledge, your Zofia, your Ash, your Buck, all those operators can cause havoc from upstairs. And Buck obviously being one particular operator who can actually play from downstairs as well. Oh, Ruben on the Jaeger going for the spawn pick successfully onto Wolf. So Crazy Wolf being taken out. That's the thermites and no hard breaching. And that is going to make the attack quite a bit harder. Jaeger still holding down in kitchen side. Clearly after that spawn peak, the attackers are slowed down a bit more cautious, not rushing in, not taking too much chances. Oh,
Had the right idea, I just couldn't connect the shots. Almost died though.
yeah, you go on literally 5 HP. I think the radar side, or the reflex side, winning out against the ACOG there. Obviously in close quarters, your ACOG becomes a little bit more tricky to maneuver with than your holographics, your red dots, or your reflexes would be.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
So well done there by the Jaeger. Nomad being taken out on 90 hallway. Aimless on the dock. We're down to a 5v2 in favor of GgOD on their defense. So the second defensive round is going quite well. Not a lot that the attacks can do at this moment. Walls are sealed off. They don't have a thermite. So they're gonna have to go for the kills or try and get the plant down. Oh, just as he's throwing the grenade. It's punished, but chicken. Just as he peeks around the corner, angles being a hole by Aimless.
So is it fair to say this might just be a very defense-heavy map?
It looks that way. It looks yeah. It looks like defense is a more preferable preferred area or tactic. Put it that way for this map. EXM obviously still being on match point. They only have to win one round to take the map. But can GgOD come with the comeback? Claim the first map. Bring in the same setup, except it looks like the dock's going to be 6-pick to Wamai. Attackers are gonna keep what they have. For the exception of the buck being
Defenders,
being
protect
6
your
pick
bombs
for the
from being
sledge.
defused by attackers.
Good awareness there. Being brought out by Fireman. He knows they're gonna have to go downstairs, so he's gonna take the sledge instead of the buck this
Attackers
time.
have located a bomb.
He's gonna use him upstairs just to open up the floor and create some pressure from top down onto site.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Interesting enough, not one of these two teams decided to take the office area for their downstairs defense.
5 seconds left.
Office obviously being one of the more difficult, yeah, that area being where you are now, that being obviously one of the more difficult areas to hold. Bomb one's gonna be right there where you are now, and a little bit back. Never mind. He got distracted there. Anyway, there where Bandit now is, that's the one area, and just left of it's going to be the second area. So it's a bit more difficult to hold this for the defense. So everyone seems to opt to go to kitchen.
Defender is
Oh, very well read there by Ruben. Right place at the right time, and he catches the sledge just as it goes on his drone. Double kill for him. So Ruben really pulling his weight on the Jaeger, on the roam. For my just holding off behind the shield. So it's a very good strategy being pulled here by GgOD. Not committing too many people on the roam. Again, it's only the Jaeger that is on a big roam. Bandit roaming, but he's not too far away from site. He's still downstairs. Oh, Ruben going for a triple kill, a jump out on the window. Bandit's head just peeking out there. Unfortunately, Wildcat can't land the shot as he jumps back behind the wall. First kill for Wildcat coming in onto Ruben, so that's the Jaeger being dealt with. One minute left. It's a 2v4 in favor of GgOD. Wildcat getting a double kill.
Bandit needs to make his way back to side. It's right now
Bandit
the
on the-
2v2.
I wonder why Bandit is. Maybe it's a call that came in. One of them might be rotating around.
Looks like he's coming in for the flank, trying to clear out the top floor.
Not one of the two. Doesn't look like one of the two attackers has the bomb, so he's probably holding the diffuser. Oh, Wildcat being downed, killed by a clown. So it's only the thermite left.
15 seconds to
Crazy
go.
Wolf jumping down.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. 10 seconds left.
Legion being a bit of a nuisance, wasting time on him. Not much you can do. Try to push into side. Not gonna have time to go for the plant, and GgOD. It's a good pick there onto the thermite.
There was a chance there, after he blew the second thermite charge, that he could have picked up 2 people.
Yeah.
But he was looking the wrong way.
I think you guys spoke too soon about talking about quick matches here.
It was the quickest 6 that I've ever seen. Yeah, I think that plays in. That's because of how GgOD likes to play. They play quick, and it wasn't working for them on this map as attackers.
But Villa also being one of the bigger maps. You know, time-wise, you can't spend too much time, especially on attack. Going slowly. You know, like a map like Coastline, where it's a bit smaller. You know, you're allowed a bit of breathing room to move it slower, be a bit more methodical. But Villa being quite a big map,
Locate and defuse bombs.
having 3 floors to roam clear on, it wastes quite a lot of time. So I can understand why on attack, you want to push a bit quicker. And it just gives yourself a little bit of time when you get near site to plan a proper execute onto the site. Right, so we're going back to an aviator defense for GgOD. No Wamai this time, they bring a Legion and Valkyrie.
10 seconds remaining.
Bandit always being a very useful operator.
5 seconds
So it's a
left
good pick
before
for them there. Gruben again on the Jaeger, so he's probably going to go for the roam again.
the bomb.
Might go downstairs, play near main area, main door. Oh, now he's going to go for the spawn peak down. No arts to do, but unfortunately it doesn't work this time.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Whereas Wolf just waiting, knowing he's going to do it. And Ruben gets punished. So that brings it down to a 4v5,
Attackers
30
recover
seconds
the diffuser.
after the round started.
Reload. Drones up and running. LED active.
So let's see if the attacking team can actually take EXM can take that map point and take the map home. Quick cleaning of the rooms being done there. IQ going to work,
Scanning for electronic devices.
taking out all the electronics. Buck pushing up red stairs. Pushing quickly and he gets the
great
headshot. Fireman taking out Brobear. He has control of the site, unfortunately gets killed by Crisscross, but Illusion comes and he gets aimless on the refrag. So it's down to a 2v4 in favor of the attacking team. It's only the Legion, the Bandit left, Bandit on 90 hallway, Legion in vault, holding an angle on 90.
Drone up.
The rest of the team going to work on the cameras, pinging the attackers.
Still have a thermite, which can make things a lot more interesting.
1 minute left. Stacking up on the door leading into Aviator. Do they know the Legion is in the vault? There we go, the wall gets up. Try and open up the wall. It does work. Wildcat taking out Clown, so that's only the Bandit left. We will get the Ash. That's a double kill for him, rotating back on 90 hallway. Will it be a successful flag? He gets another one brilliant there from Crisscross, taking out Illusion.
Looking the wrong way.
Crazy Wolf going in for the plant. They still have the Nomad.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
drops down the hatch. Now he's got a lot of work to do. He has to run up main stairs.
That almost looked deliberate.
Goes for C4, doesn't hit. Pushing up main stairs. 25 seconds on the diffuser left. And there you can hear the Nomad in the background. C4, Claymore getting... They're on the,
Great pick.
on the 90, and Crazy takes home the win for his team. Very well being pushed there. Forced to rotate around. So that first pick onto the Jaeger was all that EXM needed. And they take home the first map. GgOD
Well
doing
played.
very well. Fight back a bit, but unfortunately for them, EXM just getting the upper hand on Villa.
What a game.
That was a very good game.
Yeah, it definitely started off a little bit one-sided, but you know, the guys of GgOD started pushing back, and
Away!
laka.
Nice.
Very good game, boys. Very good game.
Good game.
Right, so we're gonna quickly get everything set up for map number 2. And I still say it was it's still for me. It was still one of the fastest maps I think that's been played.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
And the nice thing about it, it was never a dull moment. You know,
that was a really great game.
yeah, you never waited for something to happen. There was always something happening. If it was a Jaeger jumping out windows, or it's a bandit getting good picks in the end, doesn't matter what it is. Spawn peekers getting taken out. There's always something interesting that's happened in this map. So well done to the teams, creating good spectator support or spectator entertainment there.
I was waiting for it. It's like, sport? Question mark?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
esports, man.
I was, yeah, it's a lot of people don't want to believe it, but it is actually a sport.
It's a great sport.
I mean, what's better? You don't have to sweat and get tired. You can sit down while doing a sport.
Dude, I don't know about you, but when I play and try hard, I sweat. Especially when you're lost alive.
when you get down to a clutch situation, adrenaline can actually, you'll be surprised how fast the adrenaline starts pumping.
And your mouse is a lot slipperier than it was when you started.
Well, we're just waiting on Geek. He said
Yeah, I'm happy.
finishing touches,
Are you guys ready?
making sure everything's correct for us.
Yeah,
Yes.
Awesome
Right,
stuff.
and
Good
we are
luck,
ready to
everybody.
Go into
Let's
map
go on to
number
border.
2, which is border.
Yes, good luck,
Also,
everyone.
also one of the bigger
Good luck,
maps.
guys.
So let's see if EXM can go on with the onslaught, or will GgOD?
This is a
Back.
big game. This is a really big game. This will be fantastic. Now the pressure's on.
Right, so band number 1. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be something like a Nomad or a Ying. Thatcher coming in. Okay.
Where's the Monty band?
See what's the next one gonna be banned. Monty, there we go, Stokey, there we go. Monty being stopped. I don't know. Here I will probably say Mira. They did it once. I think they're probably gonna do it again, because this is also a pretty strong map for Mira, especially when you're defending an armory. So let's see what EXM decides. Clearly they don't want to be droned out and irritated by the yokai drones. So Banix gets denied his Monty.
Yeah, from beyond the game. Banix and Skrull.
Yeah, we actually played with him tonight. And at one point I actually said, no, we can always take a Monty, and it was quite funny.
Frostban. That's special.
Right, so Mira immediately being brought by Aimless. And yeah, they're taking our armory lockers.
Blitz.
Archives hold.
Interesting.
They're probably gonna 6 pick off the Blitz.
Or not.
Illusion. Oh, Illusion's gonna
Ooh.
stick with it. So the
Thermite.
bar is gonna be 6 picked. Yeah, there we go. The Thermite's being brought in. Obviously the Thatcher's being denied, so Buck and Ash is gonna have to go to work from downstairs to open up the floor to take out the mirrors.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, here we go. Map number 2. GgOD on defense, EXM on attack. And they're going for armory and archives defense first.
Hey, this map looks familiar.
Yeah,
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
can't be a favorite of one of the teams.
I wonder which team. Just looking for the area now. No, it's here somewhere. Maybe I'm on the wrong map. I think I'm thinking of Clubhouse.
10 seconds to insertion.
Very smart of Bandit, they're reinforcing and just electrifying that window, the soft wall. Just denying their Jaeger is now, if the attacking team comes up, they just deny them holding an angle from that window. Illusion bringing the blitz. See if they can use him successfully. EXM just started draining out, just making sure break room is clear before they start pushing in. Claymore just being brought out on just outside the window, coming to security room. Treasure Wolf decides nope.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
I'm gonna take my Claymore with me.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Right, so immediately a 3-man push in, coming in from balcony. Just going on a quick sightseeing tour around the map, just making sure. Very well done there by the attacking team. EXM working well together there. Yeah, you're getting distracted from the blitz from one side and being taken out. Oh, Mira getting downed through the soft wall. And it's a quick push now coming in from EXM. Flames going in. Smoke coming in. Capito smoking a little bit too early. And it looks like Blitz is gonna try and go for the plant. Oh, but crisscross on him with the bandit, taking out chicken. Nitro Cell going out, doesn't hit his target. As he pushes up back up, he stays.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Oh, Crazy Wolf getting down there by the mirror. But Blitz is there to help him up. Capital still holding a good angle inside a fountain. Goes to the peek around the door, pushes back,
Attackers recovered the bomb
and gets the
diffuser.
diffuser.
Attackers bomb diffuser has
Oh,
been
but
dropped.
Bandit. What's...
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
It wasn't Bandit. Who's there on the wind? Oh, that happened so quickly. Aimless thing out Wildcat from Mira.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Mira just dropping down, going on for the rotate. And defense just winning out there. So it was a good initial push from EXM. But unfortunately Capital just using his smokes and his fire just a little bit too early. And if you hold out a little bit longer, Blitz could have gotten in and get the plant down. Well done to GgOD, taking the first defensive round on Armory, so they're going down to Workshop and Ventilation for the second one.
I'd say this map's super balanced. I think it can go either way, attack or defense.
Except if you're going on tellers.
No, jeez, yeah. Tellers have to be super creative.
Right, so the Ash being 6 pick off to the Hibana. Defensive side deciding they're going to stick with what they chose. But yeah, you're absolutely correct there, Stokes. It really is. It's a really well created map. Really well balanced map.
Where's
And,
Tellers?
Up a bit. No, I mean not up, like, yeah, a bit more right.
Yeah, to your right.
To your right. Now to your left. Left, no, down, left, right now, right. A little bit more, a little bit down. That Tellers right there. That area there.
Okay.
So you're gonna play Tellers and Bathroom is gonna be that site where you have to defend there where Bandit is now. One bomb's there, and one is just inside where Prime Man's drone is now.
5 seconds to insertion.
Because there's so much soft walls and soft destruction, and a hatch from top, it makes it quite difficult for the defending team to hold that area. So rotation being opened up into Bathroom. And it looks like Bandit's gonna hold that area. The rotation there for himself just to get back into side. I think it gets too hot. Thelmite going for a main double door push. Not thermite, no match, sorry. But a droner were coming in from Wildcat. Box still just outside of Tellers. I think he knows the bandit is there somewhere close. Oh, 2 kills coming in, 3 kills coming in. Ruben getting a double kill on the Jaeger, taking out Wildcat and Illusion. So that's both the Capita and the Barna taken out. Oh, shots nearly landing onto the head of the Jaeger.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Crazy taking out Pieman. That's the buck also denied. Again, Jaeger just slipping out of the grasp of Sophia. Just eluding him for a second time. Goes for the peak, very well done there by Chicken.
That was beautiful.
He takes out the Jaeger while he's pushing down the stairs. Making sure all the cameras, default cams are taken out. So the Nomad and Zofia are gonna go for a push again. Try and push into customs. Making noises, you're going through the beepers. Oh, Sophia just stopped peeking the door. Will she be able to peek back? No, she decides to push down central stairs. Is she gonna peek the right way? Decides to go back. Nomad pushing up onto bathroom. Bandit just waiting
Attackers have
patiently.
recovered their diffuser. Attackers dropped
Ah,
the diffuser.
very well done there.
15 seconds to go.
Bro Bear taking out Crazy Wolf. So 12 seconds left.
10 seconds to go.
Not a lot Sophia can do. She hears a person behind the servers, but unfortunately, Castle just a little bit too quick and takes her out.
Chicken was very slow to react there.
Right, to go to round number 3. GgOD looks like they're going to return the favor to EXM.
Hey, I dig a cafe map. Always happy to stream on cafe.
Capita being 6-pick to the Thermite. So they're going for a double hard breach on the attacking side.
Defenders, protect your
Barna
bombs.
always very useful
By
when you have to
attackers.
deal with any form of hatches. It has been reinforced, and that's probably exactly what she's going to do. Try and push into armory,
Bomb located
get
by
control of top
attackers.
floor, open up the hatches in security room, creating a nice angle down on to B side.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Castle upstairs, just reinforcing self-destruction. And he or Smoke is probably going to be playing inside the security room.
10 seconds to go.
There you go, the reinforcements going up. So clearly they're gonna expect the
5
top floor
seconds left before insertion.
push onto security.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
New feed activated.
So GgOD not leaving a lot of people on site. Looks like they're gonna commit on a full-on roam defense.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Thermite, they're just burning out the ADSs. Bark again to work on the soft destruction on Tellers. Trying to push in. Bark already inside. Teller push around. We actually sees the Jaeger peeking around the corner, but unfortunately the refrag coming in. Aimless taking out Pineman just after he takes out Jaeger. Brobear getting Wildcat. And the ready frag from Chicken coming in onto Aimless.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Castle deciding take out Illusion. So that is a lot of your hard destruction, a lot of your soft destruction off the board. Only have the Ash and the Ibana left. So it's a 2v3, still very much more winnable for EXM. Diffuser been dropped upstairs. Ash gonna try and have to force her way up and trying to go for the diffuser. Ibana just opening up a little bit of a hole coming into security room. And there goes the shield taken out. Ibana pushes in. Oh, onto 90, very well down there.
They were so good to connect themselves, be able to open up line of sight to each other and help. That didn't look right.
It's a new weapon that's in production for MR6.
Oh, okay. I've never seen glitches. Well, I don't think I've ever seen glitches.
No, it's called the vertical camera gun.
Oh, I see. The VCG.
Luckily for us, it's just a camera glitch, and not something to be
Axe.
super worried about. Glass coming in, but immediately gets 6 picked off to the Twitch and teasing the attacking side of Pulse, but also him getting picked off to Goyo.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So as far GgOD holding on well. The fence in their favor at the moment, 3-0 for them. The EXM just had to take at least 2 rounds on the attack. And if they can have the same success on defense that GgOD has been having at the moment, they'll have a very good chance of taking map number 2 and taking home the victory for tonight. Smoking Jaeger, going for a tandem reinforce there.
Lol.
5 seconds to go.
Jaeger just having a little bit of trouble there.
Just had to stay on that one for a second.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Right, so GgOD going back up top for an armory defense. Very good camera placements there by the Twitch. Right, so there's a big push coming in onto the balcony. And reinforced softball, making quite a bit more time consuming for the attacking team to get in. Capita just quickly pushing in on the window, coming in from balcony, pushing up onto the stairs. Will he get Jaeger on the peak? Unfortunately not. Jaeger just slipping back behind the wall just as the Capita peeks him. There we go, Thermite going for the opening up. And immediately Bayonet going on the prone. On the prone behind the desk. He goes for the run out. He gets one. He gets 2, but he gets downed. And Jaeger going in for it. Will he get the kill? He gets one.
Really
Gets
good
the next
position.
one.
Oh.
And 1, 2, 3. The defensive side is now in a very good position with the Twitch being bleeding out on the balcony. And Wildcat have a lot of work to do to get to teammate trying to revive him. There is still a minute left on the board. And Ruben decided, no, I'll put you out of your misery. So it's only Wildcat, 1 against 4. He has a para, 31 bullets, and a dream. Pre-plays T4 going out, unfortunately not hitting the target they wanted. He peeks around a corner going into office. Gets shot on. Peeks. But unfortunately there's just too much operators. And the wave shield there. Just in the right area.
I didn't even see that. He was so focused on the players that he didn't look at the environment.
Could we see another another map that we saw previously? Defense going 6-0 up.
Yeah, on the dashboard, it doesn't look like EXM has any answer for the defense of GgOD.
I wonder why we haven't seen much Ying players here. Maybe they don't own it.
I think a lot of the teams didn't bother to do any strats or any plan everything with it, because most people just assume he's going to be banned out anyway.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We're going for a workshop defense on round number 5. Again, the rotation being opened up into bathroom. And immediately 3 operators from the defensive side going upstairs. So it looks like GgOD is going to focus quite a lot on protecting upstairs and
10 seconds remaining.
forcing the attacking side to push from the bottom rather than pushing from top. And getting that vertical play they want.
To locate a bomb and defuse it.
See what's gonna happen. It's a 4-man push. Coming in. And the smoke just opening up some pre-made peek holes on the floor. So it's clearly gonna be his job just to hold the top floor. Bandit deciding it's time to make a little bit of artwork as he waits patiently inside a bathroom for the attacking team.
Oh, what an angle.
Illusion. A very good kill there onto the Jaeger.
That should be interesting. You don't see many people playing off the roof of border.
No, you're absolutely correct, so it's a very unusual spot. Or a very uncommon spot rather. For people to play in.
Bomb located by attackers.
Buck pulling out his second drone just to make double sure there's no one gonna run out on him. Gonna try. Gridlock just been taken out as she rushes into bathroom by the bandit.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Buck immediately going for a Telus push.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. The attackers
Don't know if
bomb
you
diffuser
saw the
has been
shield
dropped.
in armory, so then I think they know there's a player playing inside armory. I don't think they know it's smoke.
LOL.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
But it will work if Ace comes. Obviously, Ace is the new operator's coming. His gadget will be able to take out those type of gadgets. Smoke got a big job ahead of him,
Attackers dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
holding on to armory. Twitch dropping down into custom inspection. Up to go in for the flank. GgOD taking out the illusion. That is the thermite also gone. Twitch is giving away a position inside a custom. It looks like a bonus still playing on the top edge. Oh, the head just peeking out. And again the kill
10
from
seconds
inside
left.
a bathroom. Lebon getting taken out inside of a workshop. So again, a very successful defense there for GgOD.
Some shoddy aim there around. EXM could have gotten 2 picks easy. They just hit their target.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's scared to play Tellers.
Right, so going for a custom and supply room defense. And there's the Ying you guys
Oh,
were
yes.
speaking about.
Ding ding
Maybe
ding.
they can get their first attack.
Will she be kept? Will she be 6-picked? Oh, it looks like they're gonna stick with what they have, what they decided on. GgOD not swaying too much on their setup. But I'm guessing it's one of those times when something works, it works. You're not gonna change a recipe that works. And it immediately going just to seal off a soft destruction coming in. Rotations being made from smoke. So it looks like he's gonna go again for a top hold. And there we go, Castle again going to just reinforce all the soft destruction that's
Ooh,
coming
they didn't bring a
through.
Cade. There's actually a glitch on this map where Bandit's unable to
5 seconds.
bandit the walls where Ruben is currently setting up.
Attackers
You
are
see
moving
Bandits
out to locate
trying,
a
it's
bomb
not gonna
diffuser.
work.
Attackers
There's a
dropped the
glitch.
diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Need a Cade to do that.
Whoops.
One of those problems. We just hope that you should probably just mention it to him, Geek. I don't think he knows it,
Yeah.
but hopefully.
I don't want to say anything during the live game because I might give something away.
Yeah, that's true. Just hope Ubisoft's gonna fix it. And the update comes in. Ruben on the Jaeger, getting the first pick onto Zofia, so that's Illusion off the board. Very quickly into the round. Zofia pushing into ventilation. So EXM already 1 man down, 2 minutes left
The attackers bomb diffuser
for the
has
last
been
attacking
dropped.
round. Obviously after this
Attackers
one we're
have
gonna
recovered
swap.
their
The
diffuser.
EXM is gonna take the defense. And GgOD is gonna go and attack Ying. Going in with the Candela. Fortunately for her, there's no one there. Only thing that is there is a buggy little legion. With one of his goo mines. Thermite also stepping in the goo mine. So it looks like Legion has got a spot on with his placement of his goo
By
mine.
attackers.
No, what is the game doing?
Just the yinging out.
So I see this is why they didn't take Ying earlier.
Making a little bit of a bullet size hole for herself there. Fortunately peeking at the wrong angle and Clown takes out Crazy Wolf. Ying just trying to get a little bit of a peek hole.
I wonder if EXM are getting psyched out.
Looks like he gets his kill. Fireman trying to go in for a quick rush again, but unfortunately he gets shut down inside of office. And there comes the bandit inside custom and he
Oh, I
shuts
would
down.
have tried to punish them on those soft walls that they left. I think EXM is just not sure what to do when they attack. Let's see if GgOD can flawless win this one.
Oh, there he comes into the chat and Illusion saying feels like it's gonna be a repeat. Oh, there we go. Kika just helping them out.
You have to use a Kate in that corner.
It's not actually just that corner, it's that entire wall.
Yeah, that whole wall. I think you can only do the last piece.
Alright, so Pyman 6 picking off to the Bandit
Defenders
instead of the
protect your
Mozzie.
bombs from being defused by
So
attackers.
EXM is gonna go for the first defensive round. They're bringing out a Clash.
Ooh, a
At the
clash.
mirror.
Very interesting.
If you can put a Clash in a doorway. So she can be quite annoying. Yeah, you're getting up there very quickly. Placing up ADSs way up on the top of the bookshelf.
That's not a Maestro camera.
No, luckily not. We are taking out the boxes. So it looks like Mira's gonna go for an armory hold. Placing placing Mira's on the hard reinforced wall.
Clash looks like she wants to block them from coming in there.
That can work very effective. She can hold out there, essentially cutting off that
Ooh.
entire.
If Goyo knew how close he was.
Well,
Using.
does he hear the operator pushing in on his right hand side? Oh. Gets droned out. Will he still commit to it? Will he push back? And there we go. They see the Clash. Just holding the door, pushing into armor from the balcony. Clash taking a little bit of damage from the grenade. A little bit more damage from the grenade.
Oh, they're definitely whittling her out now.
Slowly but surely. But crazy, taking out Ruben. So that's the field forward. Stop destruction coming in. Very good awareness
Oh,
there. But crisscrossing
play.
takes out. So that's the Clash off. And that's the mobile door essentially gone. Iron getting a quick pick onto crisscross with the Bandit. Oh, the knee. Just sticking out. And Aimless putting down on very low HP as they try to push in downstairs.
Oh,
But a good
great
pick from
pick.
Clown onto Pyman. The 3v3, 1 minute left. Still have the mirror, they still have the Goyo. Oh, a very dangerous position where Mira is now. If one of the attacking team pushes in from the 90 hallway, they can catch her off guard through the doorway. But it looks like she rotated. Decided to get to a safer position.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers recovered the bomb
GgOD
diffuser.
getting downed. That's the Maverick off the board. Very well done by
Attackers
them.
dropped the diffuser.
Illusion on the Jaeger. Aimless jumping onto Armory. He sees the mirror, but unfortunately she has better angle. Chicken doing very well there.
Mira playing really well there.
Strong defenders, these games.
There we go. EXM taking their first defensive round. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a repeat of what we saw in Villa.
How many points did GgOD get on Villa?
I think they got 3.
Yeah, it's a 7-3. So EXM only need 2 more rounds. And GgOD needs to take the last one, or the next one after those two, to make the exact same scores we had on Villa. But I don't know, I have a feeling I think EXM has 1 or 2 cards up their sleeve. I mean, they're definitely much better on the defense than they're on attack.
Bomb.
I'm sure that point is a huge boost for them. Confidence boost.
Yeah, I think that's just the kick they needed.
I think Mirror is definitely an op that should be banned in this map.
Where's that one hallway that people always go to?
The one hallway.
They always take mirror here in your guys' games.
Oh yeah. So what? Yeah. So we will. I'm not gonna give away our strats.
Oh, is it you guys that do it?
Yeah, we have. Well, we have two things we use on this map, but I'm not gonna elaborate on it.
Oh, please do.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Geek, you're gonna have to watch. See what happens to next Friday.
Yes. RTC versus Banana Heat Boys.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for Friday.
For now, let's see if EXM can hold out on the defense. Will they be able to get a miraculous comeback to claim the second map and take the victory, or will GgOD push them back to a third map? So it's going to be a 3-man push coming in onto Armory, the Buck, and the Thermite. Looks like they're going to push into Armory. Up there we go.
Open sesame.
Going for a quick one, but unfortunately one of the defending players on the hatch is shooting up. And Thatcher losing quite a bit of his health.
Bomb located by attackers.
Rogue room push from Dokubi, and the first pick coming in from Ruben onto Illusion. But Jackal getting down and taken out by the Ella, which is playing in customs. Dark healing himself up, so we're down to the 4v4. With Thatcher on half HP, or Thermite on half HP.
Oh,
Ella,
great pick from Robe.
fortunately Ella losing the gunfight against Maverick.
It's gonna be really difficult.
Mira in a very good position. Dokubi getting spotted out after the grenade coming in. Mira getting downed. Mozzie gonna try and go for the pickup, but luckily there's a Doc with his stim pistols from a distance. Oh, but the Mira getting taken out from top. As a Thermite playing down. They're going to go for the plant. He's gonna see him.
Oh, pull that on that plant, he had it.
Oh, Mozzie seeing him going in for the C4. He connects very well done by the Mozzie. Wildcat doing extremely well there.
That plant, he would have had it.
Attackers.
Mozzie, you have to be careful not to peek excessively. You can see the plant going down. He gets the kill very nicely down there. Double kill coming in from Wildcat.
So it makes Mirror so OP.
Yeah, that's a very powerful mirror position being brought out by EXM. Dark going.
GgOD fake planted. GgOD say it themselves. And pros don't fake.
Yeah, pros don't fake. They should have stuck to that plant and they would have had it to the vertical play.
And there's a very good example of why that is such a true saying. But obviously, for us being in this position, we can see a lot more than them. You don't always know, and if you don't have the correct calls coming in for your team, it's very hard to make that decision. Do I go on with the plant? Do I stop? But very well done there by EXM to hold out.
There we go, they're bringing a Cade, making it much easier to electroclaw the walls. Avoiding the bandit glitch.
Bandit.
No.
Cade being 6-pick to a Cade.
Upgraded Cade.
Yes, again. It's also been quite of a trend coming in. I don't know why this weekend.
I think it makes the time go faster or something.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right, so EXM is gonna go for a customs inspection. This time they're gonna be able to Cade off the soft walls.
Round 15 on tellers.
Cade using one of his electric claws to seal off. And then make sure they're not gonna push in from that side.
10 seconds to go.
Doesn't look like he's gonna use. I think he's probably gonna use his second electric claw for the hatch.
5 seconds remaining.
Nope, he's gonna go for the
Attackers
reinforced
are
walls.
moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
It's gonna be interesting to see if EXM is actually gonna use someone on the top floor to cover the hatch in a security room. But as it stands, it does not look like Valkyrie gonna try and go for the run out. A very good camp position there from a excellent spot to make sure she can do that run out successfully. Getting droned out, 2 drones coming in on her.
A bomb has been located.
Probably cooking the grenade, going in. Oh, and he takes out Pyman. Luckily, he's a doc, so he can revive himself and get back on his feet in the fight. The electric claw being taken out, so the thermite can go to work to open up that hard wall. Ruben taking out Chicken.
Attackers have dropped
Multi
a bomb.
also being taken out, but the refrag from Pyman and the doc coming in. Holding a very good angle. But the Candelas. Oh, and he gets the kill onto Clown. Very well done. The plant going in. Oh, unfortunately, just peeks.
Attackers
Shoots
need
a
to
little bit
protect
too
the diffuser. Position compromised.
Too high.
high. Yeah, and he misses the shot while the plant was going down. It is a 3v3 situation. Aimless just left of the reinforced wall. Getting prone behind the desk. While the buck is just waiting graciously outside.
Oh, going for the
Oh,
defuse.
Crisscross getting down. Will they stick to the fuse? They actually get it. Well done by EXM.
Wow.
The doc there just saying you will not have it. And he sticks out. And gets that defuse. Very well done there by
Wow.
Pyman.
Bugs win game. That is something Clown would say. Listen, that could have been like last second. We weren't seeing it timer. Maybe I should have stayed on him.
I don't know if that is a bug. That would be the first time I've ever seen that type
Yeah,
of bug
I've
in the
never
game.
heard of that.
There we go, Pyman. He's been very efficient on the dock these last few rounds on defense. Pulling his weight to the kills, but not just that. He's there for his team when they need him.
Attackers need to locate and
Stays on
defuse the
site,
bomb.
protects his fellow defenders, gets them back on the feet.
GgOD so close, yet so far.
Can you imagine if EXM won this round? They would have had to pull it back from 0.
Well, it's definitely going to be the comeback of the weekend.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So they're going back for armory defense. There we go, the mirror. Putting one of our mirrors in the fountain area. Looking out onto
10
office.
seconds remaining.
So it's going to be very useful
5 seconds to go.
giving those calls when the attacking team tries to push into office area.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
So the mirror does that to get better angles, so there isn't that soft wall blocking the view.
Right, again it's going to be a big push coming from the west side.
Changing mag.
Goyo positioning himself down in customs. If he doesn't get drowned out, he's in a very good position there to catch the attacking team on the flanks. EXM not going for extremely hard of roam. You can see it's only the Jaeger a little bit. Well, not the Jaeger, sorry, the Goyo. The only one really on a bit of a roam. So EXM clearly sticking to the
Attackers have
sticking to
located
the
a bomb.
side. And there we go. First pick coming in for Chicken with the mirror. He takes out the Jackal. Wall's getting opened up. It's one of the Goyo shields getting destroyed. Spark going to work from downstairs. Going for a little bit of a vertical play.
Robo might just be able to get this plant down.
It looks like there's gonna be a big push coming in from Armory software
Oh
style.
no, he gets picked up.
The darkness up, but unfortunately, Doc's still in trying to do a little bit of a vertical play, just trying to catch one or two of those defenders while they're rotating over
Oh,
open up area. Oh,
see the leg.
he sees the feet. Just couldn't connect the shots. Mozzie taking a lot of damage, but he manages to slip away. Flashbang too. Shot out, unfortunately. Oh, flashed himself a little bit.
Good
The
pick.
kill coming in on the Mozzie. Oh, but he gets picked off by a clown just as he peeks around the corner.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Illusion taking out clown set. A 1v4 situation for the Buck in a very precarious position on, yeah, and immediately starts go down. Mira jumping out.
Don't throw it. I mean, I would jump out the window, but that's just me, and I would lose.
Buck deciding he's going to try and rotate around, going for tellers. Does he? Oh, Jaeger
that's
flipped the
tellers.
wrong way.
Left.
No, Clown has left the game.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
Touch cross going for a little bit of a
Oh,
rush.
big oof there.
Chicken waiting there for him with the C4.
Come, boy. Aish.
Knowing,
played.
Knowing Buck has nothing else to do but to push in.
Is GgOD gonna ask for the... no, Clown's back?
Is he back? Okay,
No, he's not.
not back.
Is GgOD gonna ask for the... called? The rehost.
Oh, there we go. Aim that's
Yeah.
asking for the rehost. So it's a 6-4 in favor of GgOD. It's a Thatcher, Monty, Echo.
So it was 6-3, 6-4, right?
6-4, yeah.
6-4 in favor of GgOD. Right, so as you guys know, each team is allowed one rehost. Geek, is it a rehost per match or rehost per... Like
Per match, as far as I know.
per match, okay. So let's say one of them drops out on border, but they go off over to cafe, they get the rehost again.
No, actually, I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. That's a good question. It might be per map.
It could, because essentially it's two different games. I mean, it's not the same. It's a best out of 3, but it technically still is a different game. Right, so while we wait for Geek to get everything set up again, back in the action, Stokes, since we also played this this weekend, your opinion about this weekend and the difference between this tournament and the last one we had?
I think this was definitely a lot more fun. Now that we have more teams starting up.
One rehost per map.
Per map, okay. Good. Yeah, I think it's a lot, definitely a lot better organized. So well done for that, Geek.
Thank
Things
you.
are running a lot more smoothly. I mean, obviously this type of things we can't account for. This is technical issues that you have no control over. But everything else running very smoothly. It's good that we have more than 2 casters in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really think this was quite a successful first weekend. I really think we can accomplish the same next weekend while we're going on with the last, the second part of this tournament. A lot of good games have been played this weekend. Obviously, we started off Friday. A little bit of a slow start, I think. But Saturday really picked off with a bang. And it was a good day for Rainbow Six. Yes, this morning when I woke up, I went on YouTube and I sort of watched a little bit of a highlight of everything that happened over the day yesterday, and it looks good. I'm really keen to see what happens in the future for us with the FAN or fan tournament.
FAN. Fan.
Can you quickly double check the amount of maps Atlas in?
Amount of what?
In rounds.
Rounds.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. That person you guys are hearing in the background, she is, I want to say, our logistics officer.
Good
If
one.
that is the correct description for what Monica does.
Yeah, fair enough.
she-
Yeah, managing,
she-
helping me manage logistics in the background. It's pretty fair. It's pretty fair.
So, for you guys that's watching, everything that's happening behind the scenes, all the banning that takes place, all the organizing the teams, the getting them ready, getting them to know when they're playing. making
Geek,
sure
can
everyone
we
is-
just wait like 5 minutes, dude? I'm not sure when he's coming back.
Sure, sure. I give it 5 minutes.
Thanks, man.
That's Monica's job. So well done to you as well, Monica.
Thanks.
You can also bring a sub in if you have one.
Alright, so
Oh,
GgOD
hold
just
on.
asked for a quick pause. They just want to make sure
Oh, you guys didn't have a sub.
that
rip.
Clown can actually rejoin.
Yeah.
Looks like he's having a little bit of a technical issue. Is it no? They're not playing Villa. You must just change it to border. There you go.
Good spot. Subs one game. Let's double check the settings. Okay, so it's border. Who's attacking? Let me double check. Cool, so team A is defending, which means orange team is attacking. And then the other
It
one.
looks like Aimless says we can start. He
You
can
win this
join
map,
when he-
then can we? Hopefully he can join with her the next map, and if EXM win, then we just it's over.
Alright, so you just want to go for it.
Yeah, let's go.
There you
for
Wait,
it.
no, one of our guys left.
You
He
must-
disconnected. I'm in bad team now.
You wish. Aimless just trying to coax Geek there into starting the match so it's more fair on a 4v4.
Oh,
Geek
betrayal.
decided he's gonna swap over to a GgOD. He wants to join the winning side up, and there he
Oh,
goes.
shit.
There he goes.
Sorry.
Oh,
He
the
goes back to
I
turntable.
don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. My thing just left for some reason.
Cool.
Cool. We ready?
Awesome. EXM, you ready?
Alright, so GgOD is gonna stick it
Yep.
out with a 4v5. Hopefully, Clown can rejoin. Obviously, they are still in the lead, 6-4, so they have a two-round advantage over EXM. That means they have 2 rounds for Clown to get back into the match and make it a bit more of a fair fight.
Oh, they were band operators, weren't they?
Yep.
Fuck.
Can't remember.
I forgot to do that.
Oh, that's fine. We just make sure they don't pick the band operators.
I forgot to
Oh,
ban.
then please don't pick the band. What were the band operators?
Thatcher, Monty, Valkyrie, and Goyo, I think. Not Goyo, Echo. No, Valkyrie is in play. It's Goyo. I'm not sure who was the last defender.
Frost, right? No.
Okay, there we go.
Attackers need
I have to
locate
commend these
and
teams. There's a
defuse the
very,
bomb.
very good sportsmanship between these two teams. And yeah, thanks to GgOD not wasting too much time. And I mean, it was their right to ask for a rehost, but decided they're not going to waste too much time on waiting for Clown. So if he rejoins, he rejoins. But if he doesn't, then they lose.
Thatcher, Montaigne, Echo, Frost. Bands.
Ah, there we go.
Just talking to chat. Just gonna keep refreshing, man.
10 seconds to go.
Alright, so EXM is gonna go
5 seconds left before insertion.
back to Armory.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So they're gonna go for Armory and Archives hold. Bring out the Goyo again.
What's up with the rules? Wait, what? Are they talking shit or?
No. It's because the rounds reset.
Oh, yeah. Technically, I can make it happen, but then I'll need more time.
Oh yeah, okay, I understand what you mean, because they won the round on Armory, so technically they're not allowed to take it again now.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Illusion taking a Probe. 1 minute gone, and that's the Maverick off the board. Ruben taking on Illusion.
I'm gonna call it. I need to rehost, and we'll give what's his name time to rejoin. So what's gonna have to happen is I need to quickly double check who won what. Who picked what, basically.
No.
I need a moment.
Right, so Geek is quickly gonna fix. So basically, what happened now was because, if I'm understanding it correctly, because GgOD or EXM, sorry, won that round on Armory, they are technically not allowed to take Armory again for another 3 rounds. So the problem is we technically have to rehost it because they have to take another bomb site. So they can either, I think they can take now, they can go back to Workshop again. Because they've been taking the same maps. They went like a rotate going Armory, Workshop, Customs, Armory, Workshop, Customs. So they won Armory, so they can go back to Workshop again. So Geek just has to
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I
make a
didn't
few
realize that.
changes and make sure everything's correctly set up. So we do apologize for the slight delay and inconvenience.
Help me.
It is
Thatcher?
Monty. Oh, Thatcher, there we go. It's the up, one up. Yeah, there's Thatcher. Monty is the one next to the glass, the red. Up and left. There we go. That's the Monty. So now we
Frost.
need the Frost. That's the blue one, the light blue one.
Echo.
And Echo is the one with the slight red orange next to mirror. That no, up and right, down, no, down. Yeah, there we go.
Cool stuff.
Just
Thank you.
making sure everything is set up properly again. We don't want to make a mistake to make a disadvantage for one of the teams. So we just want to make sure everything's correctly set up again. This is unfortunately the one part of the whole tournament that takes a bit of time, and unfortunately there's not a really quick way to do this. Even if you see the pro leagues being played, they also sometimes have these type of problems, and it also takes 1 or 2 few minutes to get these things up and running and back again. Geek, you know what would be very cool or very nice if every time one of these type of things happen, we can just pan over to like a screen with the 2 names, emblems of the teams,
Oh yeah.
and some lacquer music in the background, and the casters can just annoy the people while you are quickly fixing these things.
I can change it over the chat. That's got a whole 2 messages in it.
No.
There's music playing. Yeah, sorry about that. The reason why I didn't get that right is because I need now like legit 5 minutes. I need like legit 5 minutes to figure out what you guys did, which sites you picked, and then get it 100% right.
But I really,
That should
really
give
hope to
give
get back
GgOD a
and make
moment
it
to
a
get
fair
his
fight.
play back. So if you guys are cool with that.
Thanks, man.
Right, just swap it off the border. There we go.
Oh, that's why my names went right, yeah. That explains a lot. Because I was like, where's Armory? I'm looking for Armory.
Everything is back in order. Oh, I'm still waiting for Geek just to figure out those last few kinks or chinks in the armor. While Stokes tells us a little bit more about Rainbow Six in general. Actually, I want to quickly speak about the new season that's dropping. I read this morning there's quite a few changes coming. Obviously, a lot of the casters and a lot of people has talked about the proximity mine that's coming. Now, the proximity mine, if I'm understanding correctly, is going to replace, or you can replace your bulletproof cam with a proximity mine,
Oh, that's very cool.
which is going to become a nightmare for the attackers, especially for people that plays Ash. And I saw a clip where one guy said that and Melusi is gonna destroy the 5-year reign of terror that Ash has brought to Rainbow Six. But I mean, there's also a couple of good stuff that's happening. A lot of balancing that's happening, which is good. Obviously, House is being reworked, which is very nice. One big thing that I'm very glad for is the ranked matches are going to be bumped up from level 30 or rank 30 up to level rank 50.
Nice.
Yeah, it just helps out, you know, those Smurfs who makes the game sometimes a little bit, well, not nice for newer players or people that's trying to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
It's not very high ranked, so that's good. And you know, I give credit to Ubisoft. They're really trying to smooth out the great game and you know, make it a good experience for everyone that's playing that. I think that's a very good thing coming from their side. So we can't wait for that. If I'm correct, it's dropping Tuesday. If the last we heard, the new season is gonna drop Tuesday. So with that, obviously gonna get nice new reworked house, and the 2 new operators coming is Melusi. She's a South African operator. Works. She's a park ranger, and Ace is gonna be the new attacker who joins.
Okay.
Who joins in Kali.
Are we ready?
Sorry, just still getting your
the
stuff
Night
right.
Raven squad. So it looks like we're
That's
back.
all good, dude.
I have to rewatch the
It's all
stream in order to figure out.
Ready for
So I've
action.
sorted out
Are we
5
ready?
rounds so far, almost done with them.
All good.
It looks like everything is back in.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He was just
Okay.
asking about it. I've done most of them. So first round armory, second round ventilation.
So this is turning out not to be the quickest game of the weekend. Still a very exciting game though. EXM slowly clawing their way back. They were down 6-0 when they started their defensive turn. They are now up 6-4, which means they have won 4 consecutive defensive rounds in a row. And all this time, GgOD has been on match point, so they just need 1 attacking round to take the map and bring us down over to map number 3, which is going to be Cafe. And if EXM does not win this one, we're definitely going to go over to map number 3, which is going to be the deciding map. So we're just almost there. Last 1 or 2 adjustments that needs to be made before we can get back into the action. Keep working overtime, processing as fast as he can to get this sorted out for us to start. Geek, there's a message.
Last one.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right. Right, number 7 was orange. Yep, that looks correct. So they won their first defensive round. Are we good? Everything.
Nice, double checking the orange points because that's the ones that really count.
Oh, okay, but I thought for a moment everything went frozen because everything's still.
All good.
I wasn't sure was it my screen that everything froze or was it yours? Right, so we do apologize for this slight inconvenience. We are trying to get everything back as quickly as possible. Thank you for the 7 people that's still on YouTube watching. Still sticking it out with us. We'll be back very soon. How's it looking, Geek?
Are you watching the video back?
Just double checking the orange points.
Alright, so what we learn out of this is, Stokes, if one of our people disconnects,
We get another player in.
we just go on. We're gonna have to have someone on standby.
I like the sound of that.
No, but you can understand. Nobody wants to lose.
No, yeah, no, I do understand that being a player myself. It's never fun to lose, and it's never fun to lose in this sort of way, you know, when it's something that could have been prevented or fixed. Just waiting on Geek. No pressure. Illusion in the chat, just making sure his counterparts still ready for him. Looks like he's got a little bit of a trick up his sleeve. Looks like Geek is almost done. Fixing all the problems. Scrolling up and down quite a lot, which is a good sign.
Last one.
Oh, okay, he's doing the last one, which means hopefully in the next minute we will be back in the action. And luckily there's not going to be a match played or a team that has to play after this. So even though we want to keep the schedule as close as possible, we're not being pressured from a team from behind that needs to play. So as Geek is finishing up the last few stuff to get us back into action. Next weekend, obviously, we're going on with the tournament. We're starting off Friday. It's going to be RTC playing against the Banana Yeet Boys. So Banana Yeet Boys was the winners between them and Shadow or Falsify, and RTC winning out against Skrull. So those 2 teams on the winners bracket going to go up head-to-head against each other. And then from there on, we're going to go over to Saturday. which is also gonna be a full action-packed day. So game number 12 is gonna be RTC, if I'm looking at it correctly. Yeah, okay, Friday. So it's Friday RTC against the Banana Eat Boys, and then Monaco Saturday. It's only gonna be, if I'm understanding it correctly, it's gonna be the two losers brackets going up against each other. Or maybe you working those stuff can explain as quickly how it's gonna work next weekend.
Okay, I'm done. Are you guys ready?
Check. The first game
Yeah,
on
we're fine.
Saturday will
Cool.
be Shadow versus Falsify.
Yeah, so we're going into round 11. I think you guys just played Armory Lockers.
Full out.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Cool stuff. GgOD, any news on your player?
10. Yeah, it's in the losers bracket.
No, we just start.
Nah, it sucks. Alright,
We'll find out
good luck.
what's happening there. It's pretty much
Good luck,
people that
GgOD. Good luck, guys.
being injected into the losers bracket, so the people who won, who lost, goes back in there for a chance to get 3rd or 4th place.
So there you heard it from Monica's side. So stick with us next weekend. There's still going to be a lot of matches coming up, but for now we are back in the action. Round number 11, and we are back with GgOD and EXM. Looks like Clown still has not rejoined the action, so GgOD unfortunately is going to have to play with 4 players
What?
against
Oh
EXM.
my god.
What is it? No, hold on.
EXM has to defend.
What went wrong there?
The wrong teams are attacking and defending.
Yeah, EXM has to be on the defend.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I don't understand why that went. For fuck's sake.
Alright, so we are gonna go to a commercial break.
Please, I wish I could monetize it. No, I don't know. Seriously, I don't understand. The teams were perfect there. Whatever.
Oof.
Appreciate you keeping things running there, Tombstone.
I'm trying my best.
This is tedious. I didn't realize we'd need to actually keep track of this. Guess it is. This is a tourney of firsts.
Yeah. No one's gonna get mad at anyone. I quickly checked and I saw there were still 7 people on YouTube watching. So thank you for them sticking it out.
Quickly go get something to drink, something to eat.
Freaking have all meal. Go to the beach, swim.
Quickly drive to KFC. Get some lekker chicken for you. A family bucket and come sit down and watch. And see who wins between these two teams in the second map. So luckily this time Geek is gonna be able to do this a little bit quicker.
Hopefully. I think this is what I screwed up. I also focused on the round points. I forgot to do the teams here. The top. Ah.
So the invites are gonna come in, everyone is gonna be set up again. Get everything back to action. Or back in the action. And then we can get on
Geek,
and finish up the
just
second map.
backtracking in the video to get those.
If you can write them down, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I'm typing it into the Excel sheet.
Cool.
Alright, so Monica working very hard there in the background just to speed up the process for us. So we can get back into the second map. I saw a theme park was played, which is I said I would like to see it. Be good to see theme park being played this weekend, and my
Wish came true.
my wish came true. Yeah, theme park obviously being the newest addition to the Pro League roster. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was swapped out for Bank. Bank's been taken out of the running for the Pro League. and they took the reworked for theme park and put it in. Okay, it's IQ Echo up and right.
That one.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
And then Frost,
Just
that one.
yeah. Yeah.
Monty.
And
Thatcher.
Thatcher's up. Then, yeah, no, up one.
Was it Thatcher?
There we go. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Thatcher. Yeah.
Thatcher, Frost, Monty, and Echo.
Yes.
Wolf's worth half a player.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah, I'm not. Hold on a
Teams
sec,
are back
please.
again. Is everything sorted out, the geek?
All good.
It'll be quicker than last time. I just still have to go through that whole adding
That's
around
what we
history.
did. Just do what you need to.
Double check the attacking team actually attacks and the defending team.
Yeah, so on border, Team A defends, which is GgOD. So that means Orange is attacking first. And then on overtime, Team B defends, so Blue Team attacks. So that's fine. GgOD, EXM, that's correct. Okay.
Good to see the spirits of the players are still high as the chat's coming in. Even though GgOD is down one player, does not look like their spirit is broken. And they will soldier on. You can hear their Stokes in the background.
Damn, this went to the quick pace game to slowing right down.
It is the well-known story of the tortoise and the hare. And just as a geek is finish up the last few adjustments, making sure everything is correct.
Are you like 110% with sure with those, Monica?
I'm pretty much backtracking the video.
Okay, awesome. I should have written them down the first time. Always
No,
save.
I'm working
Yeah,
from backwards.
yeah, that's fine. I see you filled in 1, 2, and 3 as well.
Yeah, busy trying to check where 4 is.
Cool.
And so
Armory.
looks like we're almost ready to get back. Quickly gonna go hop over to YouTube and see if we still have some faithful viewers. Yep, there's still 7 people. So thank you for you 7 people that's still in stream. Still
Okay.
sticking with us.
Monica, I'm just gonna assume you're right. It does look right.
See, we got Legend and Ariel Tritter in the chat. Guessing that's now that's 8 people watching. I'm guessing that's because I came with. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. They geek about
About what?
No, I see the screen on YouTube. What you mean about the while we are sorting out these things.
Oh, yeah. I moved it over to the chat.
Very nice, very nice.
But it looks like I'm done. I'm just gonna assume Monica's 100% accurate, which she usually is. I've already set the teams and I've checked it with you guys. Bands are in. Is there anything else?
I hope we have everything right. Oh goodness.
Okay, let's go through this together, guys.
Oh no, please.
Stokes is on the edge of his seat. He can't wait for the match to
Okay,
begin.
round 10 was Armory and Archives. Then Customs. Then Ventilation, then Armory, then Customs, then ventilation on round 5, then 4 was armory, 3 was customs, 2 was ventilation, 1 was okay, cool, I'm ready. We're like 99.999% sure we got everything right.
Cool.
It looks like the players are ready.
GgOD, you ready?
It looks like
Yeah.
Geek is
Good luck, guys.
ready. Question mark, question mark. And we are live again. Alright, so we're back to border.
I'm looking away.
Is this right?
Yeah, I agree with Fireman there. Let's hope everything is right. But we believe in Geek. We think it's just a little bit of a glitch on our side, but everything's now back in order. There you go. Crisscross is attacking. Amos is attacking. Brobe is attacking. Ruben is attacking. Yep, there we go. So GgOD, they're on the attack. EXM, they are on the defense. Gonna go for ventilation workshop. Mirror being brought again. So they're probably gonna go for the same strategy. And the Legion being 6-pick to the Jaeger. Up, there we go. Capito, just like they're gonna swap a Capito for a Capito, though. So there we go.
At this point, if something wasn't right, they probably wouldn't tell us.
No. Yeah, I think they just want to get it over and done with. Can GgOD win this map?
Well,
Well-
they're all on match point.
Maybe Clown will return for third map.
Which is, if we get to that map. If.
Oh no.
No, just wait it out, just wait it out. Just wait it out.
Up, there we
Yeah,
go.
There you go.
Patience is key.
Attackers need to locate and
Oh,
defuse
thank you,
Right,
just-
so
if they can.
we are back in the action for the third time lucky.
Cover the location of a bomb.
It is EXM going for a workshop defense. And there we go, Mirror going for the exact same setup. Using the mirror window to cover the entire B site. And bringing a Cade.
10 seconds to insertion.
Still to see if they're gonna go and reinforce the
5
upper
seconds
hatch.
to insertion.
If they're gonna Cade it, or it looks like Cade's just gonna go for
Attackers are
electric
moving
flow on the
to
bathroom
bomb.
soft on the bathroom walls.
So if EXM wins this match, it's gonna go to overtime.
Yes.
Yeah, EXM still has to win 2 rounds on the defense. Push us into overtime. And if they can take that as well, they are officially the winners of tonight's last game. So Brobe has the fuser with the Maverick. Clearly see on the screen there's a Vigil.
Oh, Vigil coming out of his ability.
Unfortunately, I don't think he realized that there is a drone that's been spotting him. Let's see if they can actually flush him out, and they do successfully flush.
Oh,
But
good
a
pick
very
from the
good, flick there coming in from Vigil, turning around, hitting the Maverick, just as he's shooting through the doorway. So we're down to a 3v5. Will
Ooh,
GgOD be
just
able?
missing out on the pick.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Buck already inside of workshop, armory, starting to open up and getting a vertical play going.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the
Good
bomb.
pick there coming in. 2 good picks coming in for GgOD, so they are not out of the fight. Brought it down to a 3v3. Buck on very low HP, Zofia on half HP. EXM still has the dock and the mirror. But there goes one of the air canisters. So one of the mirror windows is being opened up. And it looks like it's going to be the one which they need. And they're going to go for a B-side push. Capito going in for the jump, he's going to go for the plant. And there he goes. He's gonna go try and stick the defuse. Or stick the plant. Buck covering him from the top.
Attackers activating the
Plant goes down.
defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
Wildcat
Attackers
getting
are being
aimless.
protected.
They're sticking for going for the defuse. Will he get him? He gets the pick onto the Wildcat. It's down to a 2v2.
It's gonna be tough for them to have to get fuck up unless they long arm this.
Going for the defuse. Buck again opening up. Triple kill coming in, but the bucking taken out. Is he gonna stick to the defuse? Mirror going for the defuse. Going for it. Is he faking it? It doesn't fake. Oh, GgOD
They're taking it to the third map.
clutching it out, and we are going to a third map.
All of that work for one round.
You can see the Victorious Sophia elite skin.
One of the two Bosak sisters. So we are going to map number 3, which is gonna be Cafe.
Four kills.
Wow.
Luckily, there's not a lot of settings that has to be changed.
Geek, David says that he's gonna be back on soon now.
I had a feeling he would join us for the third map.
Just like Clown was gonna get
Yeah.
MVP. He is gonna get back for the third map.
Yeah.
Illusion not being very happy about that, as he expresses his disgust in the chat with a simple no. But we're very glad for him for Clown to get back.
And EXM had an advantage. They had every chance to win that, on top of fighting Black, clawing it back.
I think the big problem there is that that's a very
He's
it's a very
loading up
good
right now.
strategy. It's a very good strategy, but I think it's quite predictable, and you can counter it very easily, as GgOD just showed us there. I mean, if you have a buck or someone playing from upstairs. I mean, EXM twice had the opportunity to defuse.
Geek, we're defending first, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Right, so just waiting for Clown to get back in the action.
This game's for all the marbles.
He's, as we speak, loading in.
Let's do it.
And obviously, he has a chance to get in because it's a new map.
I said this game's for all the marbles. Yay, marbles. Okay, so I just want to double check this out loud. So Team A is defending on Cafe, Team A is GgOD, so Orange is attacking. And then it swaps, Blue is attacking in overtime. So that means, yeah, this is all right.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready. Just waiting on your guy.
He's like in now.
I don't see him. No, I'm kidding, man.
Right, so just waiting quickly for Clown to reconnect, so we can get back to the action.
Welcome back.
Ready?
Dude, fuck this fucking small town, holy shit!
Relax.
You?
I'm back, boys, I'm back.
Okay, Brother Bear,
Right,
you ready?
viewer discretion is advised.
Already.
EXM, chicken, you ready? EXM?
And it looks like everything is
Yeah,
in
ready.
order.
Awesome stuff. Good luck, everybody. This one's for all the marbles.
Already.
Thanks.
Let's play some Cafe.
And we are officially starting map number 3. Cafe Dostoevsky being our third map and the last map for today. Also being the last map for this weekend.
This week.
Weekend. GgOD going for the
Thatcher?
Yep.
Thatcher again, there we go. So if the trend follows, EXM is probably gonna ban Monty again.
Yeah, I think we know the band of Bahut now last round.
And
Ah!
Jack.
Jackal ban. Yep, Jackal's very OP. I hate to play against Jackals. And he's
Right,
got a
so
really good gun.
they pick Jackal. I don't know if they're gonna pick the Echo again. If they're maybe gonna swap something else. Oh, there you go, the Mira.
Makes sense.
Alright, so this is either gonna be a Valkyrie or an Echo band maybe. Don't think you're gonna see a Bandit or a Jaeger or a Kate or a Jaeger band.
Frostbite.
There we go. GgOD really don't want to worry about windows or coming up staircases. Alright, so we're kicking off.
You guys do
round
that.
number 1.
Okay, Monica. Bar. The rehosts have reset.
Right, so
Yep,
we
literally made it.
we are gonna go for bar defense. It is GgOD on defense, EXM on attack. Going into the 6-pick, 2 6-picks coming in. The Tachanka gonna be 6-pick to the Jaeger, and Ash being swapped out for the Thermite. So let's
Attackers
see.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Let's see if GgOD can repeat the defensive streak they had on border, or will EXM have something up their sleeves? And turn things around.
Completely focusing on the top floor.
5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Right, so we are starting off
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
immediately. The
Attackers
default
recovered
camp's
bomb diffuser.
taken out there by Chicken.
Attackers
running
have
the
recovered their
IQ.
diffuser. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Little bit of bomb switching going on there between two of the players of EXM. And immediately, three of the players are going to be pushing up to the roof. You can see the Pulse just playing downstairs, waiting for their jump down onto the balcony.
Breach charge set.
The red stairs hatch being opened up.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Balcony hatch also being opened up.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So it looks like it's going to be a 5-man push from upstairs. EXM, all the entire team pushing from top floor, on top of the roof. So no one's going to go for a roam clear from downstairs. Not going to waste time. They're just going to try and drop down into side.
A bomb has been located.
Bit of droning work going on,
Attackers have
making
located
sure
a
there's no
bomb.
one on red. And there you go. That's just starting to open up. The softball going into Cigar Lounge. Nomad being placed on the red stairs to cover. Oh, the head sticking out just as he goes behind the corner. Illusion on red stairs. Does the Pulse see him behind him? Doesn't look like it. Looks like Pulse is just focused. The floor above him. Oh, the Valkyrie taking a little bit of damage from Blackbeard. There's the Valkyrie put on around about 25 HP. EXM starting to push into Cigar. Smoke playing behind. Deployable shield there. Bit of damage being done. IQ actually peaks. Not a very quick push coming in from EXM, taking it slow. On the flank. Even taken out, the refrags coming in. Blackbeard already inside of Freezer. She's already behind the enemy. He does not have the diffuser. Oh, he gets the Jaeger. Very good pick onto Clown. Can he get a second one? He gets the second one coming up the stairs. That's the
15
pulse gone.
seconds left.
Ruben taking out Chicken. They have to go for the plant. Diffuser is stuck on red stairs. But very well done by Wildcat on the Blackbeard, and he clutches out for his team on the last few seconds of the round. Alibi unfortunately looking in the wrong direction. So EXM starting off well, taking their first attacking round. And Stokes,
Yes.
you still alive, my boy?
Yeah, slowly falling asleep.
Bro, you wake up at like 10.
I'm quickly gonna give you the reign, Stokes, and I think I'm gonna sit back a bit and enjoy the game while you entertain me and the rest of the crowd that's still watching.
You're putting him on the spot. I love it.
Just blanking out, enjoying the game.
I know I have a very soothing voice, but
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Stokes, go, come on, let's do it.
Well, let's just see who plays out. It's quite a strange place to defend. It wouldn't be my first choice. I'd have definitely have gone kitchen before I would have gone here.
Talk about that.
Maybe EXM has some sort of...
GgOD.
I'm GgOD.
Come on, bro. Where are those sniffing salts?
Yeah, wake up, wake up. Vich is one of the most common roaming players in this tournament.
5 seconds remaining.
Denied.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
See, I think EXM want to try play the vertical here because that whole top floor is just soft wall. Soft floor. They've got the back, of course.
Did EXM find the bomb though?
Oh, they have our IQ, they're gonna find it sooner or later.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers have located a bomb.
Blackbeard, a very questionable player. Most pro players really do not enjoy that operator.
Blackbeard being hated universally by most of the Siege community.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's well known as a very, well, put it lightly, a toxic operator.
Why is that?
Mostly because of that shield he has in front of his face.
Gives you a huge advantage.
Yeah, when Blackbeard came out, that shield was literally nigh impossible to take out. It's like literally having a Monty running around with a gun pointing at you, while his shield was up, fully extended. So they quickly nerfed him, but he's still quite an annoyance.
It's ready. Getting an angle here, just gotta hold, be patient.
Aimless, they're being put on very low HP, and the kill coming in from the Blackbeard. You see, that's exactly what we're talking about. That shield covering him, he would have been dead. But the shield just covering him and he gets the headshot. And he takes out the vigil.
Takes out 2. Hi.
Blackbeard in a very good position here.
He's very low. He's still got that shield.
Oh, Fireman taking out Crisscross. Sounds like it took him out with the buckshot. Oh, crazy taking out Aimless. It's a very hard and deliberate push coming in from EXM. Very well done there by Brobe. Oh, he takes illusion, but Buck came in on the rotation.
This is the first map we've seen attackers actually win some points.
Yes, I've been very aware of that.
Very refreshing. I'd like to think this map's quite attacker dominant.
Yeah, it's
so easy to defend. There's so many angles. You can be anywhere in this map. I would think it'd be quite balanced.
Oh jeez, yeah, all those angles. There's only 5 players to watch each angle.
Yeah. So if you roam a lot on this map, it'd be quite easy to defend. Cause
Yeah, but that's the thing. Roamers are the easiest to take out.
yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, because you literally only have 2 areas you can get up from the bottom floor up to the top floor, and that's 2 staircases. You got your white stairs coming in from Freezer's side, and you got your red stairs coming in from Bakery's side. I mean, you have the one stairs that are coming in from downstairs up to the middle floor there, but that's a very dangerous position, especially if you're a roamer, because if the attack team is holding angles from the balconies, I mean, you're as good as dead. Alright, so GgOD trying to go up again for bar. See if they can get a successful defense this time.
Blackbeard coming out again.
10 seconds
See
left.
the same shield set up being brought out there in Cigar Lounge. This time with the Jaeger ADSs,
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
just to cover a bit. Valkyrie again making quick work of the default cameras. See, there's a player, I think it's the Vigil. No, it's not a Vigil, is it? I think it's the Ella. Yeah, it's Ella playing inside a bakery. Looks like she's holding an angle onto Red Stairs side. Probably waiting for a call, so they're pushing on Red Stairs so she can pounce on them, or trying to maybe go for the jump out. But unfortunately, that's not going to be not going to happen, because all the players of EXM has decided again they're going to regroup up on the roof.
located by attackers.
Well, they have a Blackbeard to peek down this hole.
So it doesn't look like a GgOD is committing too many people to roaming. We saw the Ella. There we go in bakery. Oh,
Blackbeard
Wildcat.
taking first victim.
again one tapping, so that is the Legion of the board. Wildcat really stepping up with that Blackbeard in hand. So I might just make sure there's no one coming up on red stairs, catching off guard.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Shots going off.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
EXM again starting quite slow,
The attackers bomb
but
diffuser
I'm pretty
has been
sure we're gonna
dropped.
see
Attackers
at around the
recovered
40-second mark a significant push coming in from them. Looks like they're just getting all their players set up in the right positions to make that initial push. Oh, IQ taking out Ella and Illusion taking out Ruben. There's your Jaeger also off the board. Sounds like not one player down, there was one proning behind B-bomb. Oh, almost gets Blackbeard is just running away into Cigar. Doc peeking around the corner, holding the angle. Still have the Yokai Jones. If IQ does not take him out, Brobear with a good kill onto Wildcat. So that is the Blackbeard.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
And that
diffuser.
big threat being
Attackers
taken
have
care of.
recovered their diffuser.
Doc quickly using a bit of drugs to get himself back in the fight. Time
What's-
on the side of the defenders.
10 seconds to go.
They are dancing.
So Plant is going down. Oh, EXM. The Illusion getting two very good kills there onto the last remaining players. The Echo and Doc being taken out.
Wow. Great picks.
Very well done there by Illusion. So EXM clearly they like this map, or they practice this map, because they are firmly storming ahead.
Yes, EXM got lost ban, so they kind of did pick this indirectly.
See, there's a six-pick. I don't think there's really going to be a six-pick. Maybe the castle. They're going kitchen or the castle, then definitely going to stay. The buck, there we go. The buck trading off the Zofia. So Pieman again going to try and get up quickly into
Defenders,
trains.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
That train's dining room area, and trying to just open up either the hatch or the floor and start wreaking havoc from top. See the Blackbeard being brought out again. Looks like Wildcard has committed.
I bet you they're wishing they banned the Blackbeard.
Yeah. Blackbeard going 7 for 1.
Right,
As
so
long
they're
as they
going
can
for,
abuse it on their
10 seconds left.
the attack.
5 seconds left.
going for quite a hard defense
Ooh,
on
they
Bakery.
Attackers
They've
objective.
only fortified one wall and freezer.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
If they do not get that last wall in diffuser, that would maybe become problematic for them
Attackers have located a bomb.
if they do not have someone defending that specific area.
Need to reload.
IQ being brought out again, making quick work of the default camps. No matter they're putting on the edge up just to cover the rotation.
Bomb diffuser.
Just wary from the spawn pick, but may come in. Oh, Illusion getting a good kill into Aimless. That is your
Attackers
dock
have recovered their diffuser.
and your lifeline for the team off the board.
Bomb has been located.
I'm guessing I didn't see where it got him, but I'm gonna assume he got him on a spawn peak. Because dock is usually your main operator you go to when you're gonna go for a spawn peak.
Looks like Buck's gonna try to get these bandits up and they're gonna open up a thermite.
Yep, there we go. Buck pushing in. Yeah, good call there, Stokes. Clearing out the bandits.
Let's see if he's gonna try bandit trick and get punished by Buck.
Buck is definitely gonna stay upstairs and just gonna wreak havoc. Either taking out players or just cutting off the rotations.
Ooh, Castle being spotted.
There's a big push.
Rotating back into Bakery. See if they can pickle these stragglers.
There you go, there's a castle being taken out and the main door coming
Attackers
into
dropped
kitchen.
the diffuser.
Oh,
Oh, great
very good.
angle.
Nomad taking out the Jaeger there, peeking around the corner.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Only 3 people left on the side of GgOD. Oh, very good pick coming in there by the bandit.
Oh,
Another
great
good pick.
work on bandit.
Cross making good work. Oh, that MP7. Oh, by Buck. Cutting him off.
That was really good to push him on the reload. He could have walked away.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Bring it down to a 1v2. Plant going down. Does he hear it? Doesn't sound like.
Attackers are
Doesn't get the
activating
sound
bomb
cue from his
diffuser.
team. Buck just holding out, but he gets taken out very well. Down there by Cross. He's gonna try and go for the read. Oh, but the Nomad. Oh, wanted to say saving his life there, but unfortunately, Wildcat just holding a very good angle there.
Oh, he had the Blackbeard. I don't think bandit stood a chance there.
I think this is one of those maps that GgOD doesn't play. I think I recall, I might be mistaken, but I think I recall Brother Bear saying he doesn't like this map.
But this is a map where we played them in ranked actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
one of the 3 we
Yeah,
played
one
them.
of the 3 games.
how did they do on that one?
And we beat them 4-1 on this map. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is their strong side.
So let's see, going into round number 5. The classic double switch there, or the same operator switch coming in. Fireman taking the swapping the buck for the buck.
Upgraded.
So they're going back for 3rd floor defense. Will they be successful this time?
Very open bomb site.
Yeah.
Paul's again probably going to be playing from the middle floor again. Just trying to get those 1 or 2 attackers while they're dropping down the hatches onto the balcony.
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds to go.
Fly room getting bandit off
5
there.
seconds left before insertion.
Looks like they're gonna make a rotation going into a bathroom again,
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
just to make the moving around between the rooms a bit quicker. Oh, it looks like Jaeger's gonna go for a little bit of a spawn peek. While Castle is just doing the finishing touches.
Oof. This is risky.
Oh, very dangerous, yeah. Would not stay there too long if they spot.
Has been dropped.
That's an interesting.
Oh, the Jaeger very well there.
The
Getting the
Ash Rush getting shut down.
You should use a knock for that illusion. Works much better. Right, so another rotation being opened up there by Castle with his new found super shorty. Obviously he's stolen that viciously away from Mozzie. And using it to putting it to good work there. Back up on the skylight. See if we can maybe catch one of the defenders rotating into the side.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. The reign of terror continues. Those of you who's watching and doesn't know, that is what we call a jiggle peek. Very very hard to master, but if you can do it properly, it is quite effective. Oh, there we go, Wildcat with the Blackbeard on a double kill. So GgOD still in a very winnable position. There we go, very well read by the Jaeger, and that is also the diffuser dropped on red stairs. I don't think they realize. I don't think the Jaeger realizes he got the diffuser on the stairs. IQ going to work there.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It's a little bit more slowly and methodically done by GgOD there. They're not committing too many people on peaks, holding good angles. Obviously, when you are a defender, you have time on your side, and we got the buck dropping in. Not wasting too much time, popping right into storage area, pushing through into bathroom. Oh, trying to get the Valkyrie, but she wins the gunfight in Cigar. And it is the Blackbeard up against the Valkyrie and the Jaeger. It does not look like he's going to win this fight. And it looks like there's finally going to be a win on the
GgOD
side.
wins their first round.
Yeah, I think they realized they were pushing too hard and committing too many people unnecessarily. And they played a lot more safe this time, and it paid off for them.
I think it's something to be said about EXM pulling 4 rounds out there.
Yeah.
On
That was
attack.
well done. We'll just have to see what they can do on defense, though. Last round on attack for EXM.
If GgOD can take this at least one more round on the defense,
Yeah, they should be looking good.
that is if they can achieve the same amount of success that EXM has been achieving on the
They're
attack.
dropping the buck. Buck's
Attackers need
been
to locate
really
and
working for
defuse
them.
bombs.
See, they're going down back for a kitchen defense, which is quite interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they
By attackers.
assume that GgOD is probably going to go for maybe another bomb site. And that's the only reason I would think they would drop the buck. This is one of the best areas you can use them.
The buck does have ridiculous recoils. Difficult to
10 seconds to go.
control it.
There's a quick way to get around it. All you have to do is you run him with a holographic or radar or the reflex.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Transportation into bakery.
Not a lot of people know it, but Buck has one of the strongest guns in the game. If you can handle that appalling recoil of that weapon.
Can't be worse than a Vector. With rapid fire.
The Vector's really
No, the
not bad.
No, between that and the F2, the Twitch runs.
Yeah, the F2 is quite bad.
Yeah, I think no, it's definitely not. It's not as bad as the F2 though, but it is still pretty bad. Alright, Jaeger just spotting
Setting breach charge.
getting spotted on the rotate, and Blackbeard pushing in.
Maestro.
Ready to breach.
Sorry,
Gonna
what?
try and get
I'm
the
sorry,
Maestro
what?
cam to look.
No,
Oh, it's the Maestro just a little bit too far away. It's good.
just use the Zofia to take it out. Come on. There you go.
There we go.
Is it that difficult
Wait.
to take up?
No, it's
No, you just use a concussion, or not a concussion, an explosive round from
Attackers have
Zofia.
recovered their diffuser.
That impact charge of us, you can take it out. Alright, so Nomad already inside in the back alley of Bakery. Smoke going to work there, just denying the attackers to get into Bakery. Very good angle there, held by Thermite. Robe doing extremely well with the smoke, just denying that push to come into Bakery.
Oh, see, someone's pushing him behind him. Or not? No, that's nothing.
Wildcat gonna try and drone out Jaeger. Think that they're gonna get a gunfight between them. Oh, but Jaeger very well done. He wins the fight against the Blackbeard. So that is one less problem for GgOD to worry about. Sophia also on very low HP. Oh, the Nomad getting taken out. Cross coming in for the kill, but two refrags coming in on the side of EXM. 40 seconds left. Defense just has to hold the angles. Don't push too unnecessarily. Robert left his position on the shield. Oh, and the fight being won out. Also getting a good kill. Cross on the banner getting another good kill, so it's now
Seconds remaining.
a 1v3. And gain the castle. Making good work of the imp. A gun that has been known not to be very reliable in getting killed is probably because of its because of its low rate of fire. But very well handled there, and they got the.
See, aim just picking up Blackbeard, trying to turn the abuse back on them.
Kitchens.
Right, so we're gonna go for Buck. So I don't know if they're expecting EXM to go for the kitchen, but the Buck and the Zofia coming out, so it's a 2 soft destruction.
Attackers
Interesting
need to
enough, it
locate and
doesn't look
defuse
like
the
they have.
bomb
Yeah,
before
okay,
they
they have the thermite, so they have one hard breacher. I'm guessing it's probably either going to be the Blackbeard and the Thatcher thermite,
discovered the location of a bomb.
or maybe going to be the Sophia and the thermite pushing onto Freezer.
Knock knock. Looks solid.
Basically sealing off the entire kitchen area.
Oh. Goya disrupting his shield, putting him down to half health.
And Wildcat.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate.
Well, they're handicapped already.
Just pressing the wrong button. Obviously Goya having those impact grenades. That sometimes gets in, comes in very usefully when I make a rotation, but you know, sometimes you just press the wrong button, you can.
Ooh. Jaeger getting picked up quick.
Yeah, you're unfortunately getting caught in the crossfire and crisscross. Or getting caught in the crossfire from crisscross.
That was his entire plan, was just to throw you off for that one name.
Right, so big push coming into the dining room. And And there we go, Maverick immediately going for that reinforced wall on Freezer. See EXM committing quite a few players.
Thermite
It's
coming
tight.
through. Oh,
Oh,
Big fat rip.
Attackers have located
that is
bomb.
very unlucky.
but I don't think they know that they would have downed him.
No, they don't know it.
Torch ready.
So GgOD doing very well. Kill coming in with the refrag and 2 more kills, and GgOD cleaning up very nicely there. Don't even need to get into the site.
Mistakes were
from
made that
Freezer's
round.
side.
Yeah.
They just decided we're gonna push in from bakery.
That was a good push. It was a really good push. Coming from dining room.
Alright, so we're almost back to a 4-4.
This game's tight, unlike the other two.
Right, so we're gonna go up for a bar. Looks like they're gonna leave kitchen for now. I'm gonna try going up bar and see if they can do a bit better there. Valkyrie being brought out, which can be very powerful. And by the looks of it,
So, an attacker-sided map?
Defenders, protect your bomb from being used by attackers.
I think so. I mean,
At least for this game.
GgOD managed to get 2 rounds of defense, so maybe EXM can do the same.
fortunately for EXM, they need 3 rounds to win. Does not look like they don't have an IQ, so it would be. It's going to be working the advantage of Wildcat can actually get 1 or 2 of his black eye cams outside, and it'd be very useful information for the team. Looks like he's gonna wait for the round to start. Obviously, you can't throw any form of throwable outside before the round starts. Doesn't look like it's gonna.
Camera activated.
Yep. There goes the throw. And Doc going for that spawn peak. Committed to it. Unfortunately for him, no one's gonna peek that side where he's aiming. It's gonna be a 2-man push up to the roof. Maverick and Thermite. Gonna meet Buck, and Buck's immediately starting to open up the hatches. Now, unlike EXM, GgOD is not committing the entire team to the roof. So you can see Sophia's already inside on the middle floor. She's making her way into trains. Very well done there, catching Crazy Wolf as well. My gone. Vigil inside of library. Gonna try and go for the flank. Oh, the Duck. Very well done there. Pieman getting Rootman while he's pushing in onto the balcony from red stairs. That shield working quite effective for both teams.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Inside of Cigar Lounge there. Alright, so we're on a 4v4. 1.5 minutes left.
3v4.
No.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Looking at the score. My bad. This is why you're the commentator.
It made me doubt myself for a moment there.
Don't doubt yourself, Tombstone, you're awesome.
Alright, Jaeger's still on red stairs. Waiting for a call to come in from his team to push up. Maybe catch one of the attackers off guard. A very slow push coming in from EXM. Or rather from GgOD.
Defender is exposed. Bomb located by attackers.
Oh, Ella putting herself in a very unfortunate position there. Has to get back in very quickly. Manages to do so. Oh! Brobe there getting the kill, but unfortunately for him. Getting taken out there by the Claymore. The plant goes down. It's only the Doc left in a 1v2 situation.
Suicide by Claymore. That death was bigger than they thought.
Both attackers are on site. Does not look like there's enough information for him to know exactly. Oh, the pings are coming in.
Defender
Gonna
is
look,
approaching a
does
kill
he look
zone.
the wrong way? No, he's still looking. 19 seconds, 18 seconds left. He's gonna have to make a quick push if he wants to make it, but unfortunately, coming around the corner in there, he's been taken out by the buck. Pre-fire there, coming in. Very well read. So, GgOD clawing their way back. They're not gonna let this go. This is obviously the last map. So the team that wins here wins.
They both
Don't
know
have
it.
a fault.
Wow. Can EXM stop GOG from winning attacks?
Going for a bar defense again. The cab gonna be swapped out for. So a lot of hard breaching that was on the side of the attackers, but it's been denied or taken off rather, and swapped for a little bit of a nuisance, I would say, for the defenders. Obviously, the Nomad being very effective to stop the rotations from the defending team. And it looks like EXM is going to go for more or less the same exact same setup that they had on their previous attempt on the specific bomb site.
10 seconds remaining.
Right, let's see if
Attackers
the
objective is to
EXM can
locate a bomb and defuse it.
stop the onslaught of GgOD. I mean, they were up, I think 4-2, and oh,
It's too obvious.
At this point, I would have given up.
oh, the doc decides he's gonna stick it, but again, no one's gonna peek him. No one's gonna try and go for that this time. Maybe on your first map you'll go and try and attempt to get him on the spawn peak, but in this stage, it's a very wise decision to back out of that fight against the dock, which has the better angle from his little peak hole up in Cigar.
This is quite smart. Through the floor to the skylight.
There's Vigil here. Oh, it looks like he's been up. GgOD.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, very well done. Droning out illusion, and he gets the Vigil, so that is the roam off and out. And Thermite immediately goes to work again on the Cigar soft wall, coming up from red stairs. And there we go, 2 drones coming in from the side of GgOD. The Maverick drops down. Oh, the dock taking a little bit of damage there while the deplorable shield gets taken out. GgOD still here, an advantage being in the 4v5. With that Vigil getting taken off very quickly.
I'm ticking and they do have an echo. The echo just needs to be patient and stay out of the danger.
Margie just moving around a bit, trying to cover from the A side bomb. Oh, if Doc just know how close.
A bomb has been located.
Fully peek in the right direction, he goes around the corner, he sees a Maverick, he gets the kill. Oh, but unfortunately,
Attackers recover
that
the bomb
Nomad
defused.
just being in the right place. Oh, very good kill there coming in by the Echo. Bringing it down to a 1v3 with the plant going down. But he cannot hold off against the Zofia that peeks around the corner into the storage area. There we go, GgOD officially now in the lead.
Do they want rehost?
Alright, Monica, you're gonna have to get your stuff settings correct if they ask for a rehost. Quickly roll back the The
Oh,
stream
video
him just
recorded everything.
right.
No.
See, that's why we have someone like Monica. This time, there we go. We are ready.
Attackers need to locate
Okay.
and
Now,
defuse as many
GgOD
bombs as
decided
they
he's gonna
can.
come back. They're gonna stick with it.
Yeah, they just like
Oh, looks like. Okay, no, they're gonna decide to go for the rehost.
well, they haven't rehearsed yet, right?
I think GgOD have.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
they want to rehost.
Just get a
Alright.
reaction from map, right?
Attackers have discovered
Okay, so
the
that's
location of a bomb.
have you saved the scores as well?
5-4 in favor of GgOD. So
Okay, I've switched to the chat. Nobody, let me forget that. Because if we start the game, there's gonna be no game on the screen.
okay, so we quickly this time we're gonna be a bit more prepared. Everything is set up for us to quickly fix
I have,
settings and get us back.
we have a Monica.
We have a Monica to help us get all the settings back.
Okay,
in order.
bands. It was a Thatcher
It
band.
was Thatcher. It was a Frost. Oh no. On the attacking side, it was.
I think it was a Frost.
Yes, the Frost was banned.
Monica, what else was
Thatcher.
banned?
That I didn't record. I can check.
Please. Okay, I'll save that for the moment.
There's a Mirror was banned, I know,
Yes, mirror ban.
and the Jackal was the last one.
Yes.
Oh, I did.
The pink,
Oh, there we
the
go.
purple one. There we go. Alright, so we are officially on the last map for this week's tournament matches. It is 5-4 in favor of GgOD. GgOD doing very well, clawing their way back. They were behind 4-2 when they started the attacking round. And since then they've been winning consecutively off one round after each other to bring them to a 5-4 lead. And when we kick this off again, hopefully for their sake, I hope for them they can keep this up, but also I hope for EXM they can defend against the onslaught from GgOD coming in, because this is match point. First map being won by EXM, second map being won by GgOD. So whoever wins this map goes through to the playoffs. The winners bracket.
Seems
and
fair.
everyone goes to the playoffs for the third and fourth place bracket, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, things are definitely going a bit quicker now. Geek is warmed up in the art of fixing the rehosts. I just got a message from Stokes saying he's doing a bit of push-ups and jumping jacks. Getting himself pumped for the last leg of the last map.
Nice. Oh, come on, let's do this.
Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. Grandfathers and grandmothers, moms and dads, everyone that's watching. And everyone that will watch, because obviously tomorrow and the week that's coming, these games are on YouTube, and I think they're on net. Do they stay on Twitch like they do on YouTube? So you can go and watch them again.
For a little bit on Twitch.
Okay, but they stay on YouTube, so you can go back, rewatch all the matches from this weekend, with the
all
benefit,
bands.
obviously. Say again, Monica.
Got all the bands ready.
Oh. You can go and watch them, and with the exception of all the waiting, because obviously then you can skip ahead.
What are the
and
bands?
Straight back in action.
Thatcher. What's his name? Jaeger. The Jackal.
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 GgOD.
Frostback. Yes, boss.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just finishing up. We're pretty much done, just double checking so we don't have to rehost second time.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, no, just give me like 1 minute.
Right,
Are you guys all
almost
ready?
ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Looks like Geek's got everything almost set up.
Okay, blue team's defending first, and then orange team.
Just make double sure about that so we don't have to rehost. Because
Yeah. So team A is defending starting side, so that's right. Orange is attacking, and then it swaps around. Team B is defending in overtime, so blue team's attacking. So team B, orange is defending, blue team attacking. Yes, that's correct. And as for the rounds, it's bar, cocktail, EXM wins. Bar, cocktail, orange wins. Fireplace, orange wins. Bar, cocktail, orange wins. Kitchen, service, orange wins. And then blue starts winning. This is when GgOD picks it up. So bar, cocktail, GgOD, kitchen, two kitchens, then 3F bar, GgOD, cocktail, and then kitchen. Yeah, it's all good.
Right, there we go. Everything is back in order.
And the 10th round is the one that we're about to play. The 10th round is the one that we're about to play. So I just need to remove that one.
Okay, so it's only 9 complete rounds.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything is back where it should be. The bands are set up correctly. The match has been won by the two teams have been set up correctly. All we're waiting for now is Mr. Geek 008.
I'm ready. Cool, starting.
Nice.
You guys ready?
And
Yeah.
Let's go finish this up.
we are back in it.
I remember to switch to the game.
So we are back in the action again. Thank you guys for being patient
Another
again.
rehearsed.
Round number 10 coming up. It is still GgOD. Excuse me, GgOD on the attack and EXM on defense. They're gonna go for bar and cocktail this time again.
Is everything right? I don't even know.
No. Hope so.
Alright, we've got a fuse coming in. I'm pretty sure that's gonna go for a 6-pick. Yep, there we go. Being 6-picked off to the Sophia, the Echo being changed off for the Jaeger. But Aimless deciding he's gonna take the Monty. See if he can get a quick push up.
Joel, that YouTube chat turned toxic very quick. Well, not toxic, but like, I don't know what to describe. It's like somebody says, I like turtles. And then the other one's like, I use plastic straws. Tell Tombstone, I like turtles. I like trains. Plastic straws are fine. Tell Clown, I say hi. Tell Clown, you should say hi. Oh, they say hello. Oh, and then there's like a Discord thing going on there.
I think people are just getting tired.
Geek, what are you going on about now?
YouTube chat.
Oh, on the YouTube. I was
Yeah.
for a moment there.
That's just YouTube chat, like reading it verbatim.
I thought you lost it there for a moment.
10 seconds left.
Okay, let's see if GgOD can clutch this. Finish this up.
5
2
seconds
rounds
to
to win.
insertion.
Well, at least there's no fourth map.
Attackers
Don't
must
even say
locate
that.
and defuse
I don't know what you're talking about. I can go all night. Oh, will the dog get the spawn pick? Yeah,
One day. One day, not today though.
he puts the thermite there on 50 HP.
Damage
So,
is damage.
Yeah, even though he didn't get the kill, like Stokes said, damage has already been done. Oh, the Jaeger being put down on very low HP, but he gets the kill onto Clowns. That's a thermite out of the way. No hard destruction for GgOD. Valkyrie doesn't seem like the Monty spotted her on the cam while she's pushing down red stairs.
Oh, I missed the Monty.
Bomb located by attackers.
So you picked Monty.
Monty just waiting behind outside the window to push into bakery side. Still doing a little bit of droning work. Sophia pushing up red stairs. Here's the Jaeger. Fortunately for her, he pushes back upstairs. Goes the concussions up. There we go. Monty going all the way up. Brobear already down on the top of red stairs. There we go. The Monty pushing in and taking out those Grismod mines. So Monty pushes into reading room. There we go. Buff causing a little bit of havoc again. Those vertical play coming in. Just making sure there's no one can sit on the new balcony. Sophia just going on a little bit of a roam clear downstairs in trains. Oh, she's making her way up towards the rest of the team. Oh, very good kill there from Valkyrie, and another one from Pyman coming onto Brobe.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
And now GgOD is dropping quite significantly. But the plant is going down. Oh, very well done by Aimless.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Fortunately, he gets killed when he's trying to rotate back behind the wall. Sophia pushing up white stairs. Oh, she gets the Jaeger. Position being given away. She does have 30 seconds left, but unfortunately she has 3 people to deal with. All of them on full HP. Oh, and she gets downed by the Docker, stems himself up, and she, being the only attacker besides the Docker, can pick herself up.
15 seconds left.
But unfortunately, time not being on her side, she's gonna have to try and rush in. 5 HP would not be enough, and EXM claimed the round.
5-5.
5-all, very nice. Love to see it go down to the wire.
Stokes, we got a comment there on the YouTube channel saying you should commentate for us in Afrikaans a bit.
Who asked that?
It was from someone called what's his name? It looks like it's called Tombstone.exe. Do you know him?
Hectic.
It sounds familiar.
Sounds slight.
Hey, I know a Tombstone.
Do you?
Pretty cool dude.
Must not be the same one I'm thinking of.
Ooh, and one thing gets picked again.
Right, so the Valkyrie getting 6 picked off to the Jaeger. So they're not going to use the black guys, but they are going to use the utility from the Jaeger.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And they're going for Basin. Basin, I think, is a lot better for taking a Monty.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Oh yeah, Monty is super effective.
He doesn't have to push up any sort of stairs. He can just rush into bakery and basically just go stand in the door.
I think it'll be best if GgOD can get through the refrigerator to use that Monty.
Yeah, that would actually work very well. They can get the Monty to go stand.
Or even bakery. It's
10 seconds
slightly,
to go.
slightly harder.
Let's see what GgOD has planned
5 seconds to
for
insertion.
the push into bakery.
Attackers are moving.
Doesn't look like
to defuse the
EXM is going to go for a very hard defense on bakery itself. What's wrong?
No. They're somebody was lagging. Somebody was lagging, but they're fine.
Let's see this Monty. It's going towards the kitchen side.
Up there we go. Good call, Stokes. Maverick and the Monty pushing a freezer,
Ooh, and they do have the thermite.
fighting the Jaeger. So Monty, yeah, there you go. Monty just going there, cutting off the rotation.
Monty pushing very aggressively.
So they're definitely gonna go for a hard push into freezer. Sledge in for an interesting position there up on new balcony. Probably waiting for the rotate to come from middle stairs down. Oh, the
Yes,
Kate being taken out.
Here comes the Monty.
Strolling into the freezer. And in a very good position there to start giving out call-outs for the rest of his team. Looks like he's gonna go try and do it himself. He's gonna go for a do-it-yourself, Monty. Training the ADSs there by the Valkyrie.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Ooh.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Chicken taking out Brobe.
Attackers dropped the bomb
Ruben going for the root frag. Oh, the call coming looks like a little bit too late. The
recovered the
Legion
diffuser.
pushing up.
Rapid fire not working.
Oh, nearly killed by the Monty.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But two very good kills coming in on the side of GgOD. Jaeger left.
Wow.
Quite a
thank you.
very good angle held there by the sledge. And Crisscross winning another round for his team. So Legion doing very well there. The course coming in a little bit too slow, looks like by the Monty. And the player inside of Freezer getting caught off guard.
Match point for GgOD. Can EXM hold them off? I think they're gonna be tryouting.
If I was a GgOD, I would not get comfortable at all. We've seen it a couple of times tonight that EXM can pull quite a big rabbit out of the hat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who can?
No.
There we go, the cat can
No.
being 6 feet off the Goyo. And this if they can make this work, this could actually be very effective for them. Because obviously Capcan has not been played once this entire round or entire map.
Bomb located by attackers.
If he can place his Capcans in quite.
I haven't seen much mute either.
Freezer immediately getting cut off. And the electric claw goes, so that is Freezer covered. So they got a bandit and a Kate, so they're going to work.
10 seconds to
I think
insertion.
they bring the Capcan out just for that Monty.
5 seconds to insertion.
Again, it's not a very hard hold on bakery itself.
Attackers are
As you
heading
can see,
out
they
to defuse the
reinforced the
bomb.
entire kitchen, whereas EXM paid more attention to actually fortify bakery itself, and or not EXM, sorry. GgOD in the previous rounds they held bakery very well with Brobe playing the smoke, but it looks like they decided that's not going to work effective enough, so they decided to change the strategy a little bit.
So they're just gonna try and get above sides.
Yeah, you're in a very good position here to catch the Sophia.
Oh,
Not go for the peak. Oh, unfortunately. Sorry, the bandit, not the Jaeger. The bandit. My man getting
GgOD
taken
and
out.
mana.
EXM getting a little bit too aggressive there. Bandit should have just waited a little bit.
Yeah, no, he's there.
Oh, very well done there by Wildcat.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Getting
Whoa!
another kill. Very well done there.
Wildcat is the one that managed to clutch the win from
Attackers
Shadow.
recovered the diffuser.
Looks like whoa. A very favorable position, but unfortunately, Crisscross taking out Capcan as he just peeked over the half wall. Kate does not get, well, the alibi does not get spotted out.
EXM has to be patient here.
Looks like Monty's gonna try and push for the main door. Getting all the drones and everything set up. That last push. We are on a 3v3, so it is still a fair fight. There we go. Calling out the Capcan trap. $50 left, so they still have quite a lot of time left.
Diffuser has been dropped.
And immediately decided that's not going to work. The Capcan is in too a difficult position. Oh, you can hear the pre-player place T4 there in the background. Yeah, that's one thing the Monty can do nothing about. He's taking a little bit of damage there. He gets over successfully. And now it becomes a standoff. Monty losing a little bit of damage again. Alibi going for a quick little peek. Oh, Crazy Wolf getting aimless.
Oh,
EXM,
EXM
very
did
well
super
done.
well to go back.
Very good hold there by EXM in the kitchen.
Bowser.
And we are going to match point.
Overtime. Not quite match point yet.
Now we're in overtime. Now the rounds are going to keep switching.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh,
So there's only a maximum
my-
of
my-
3 rounds left.
my brain is now slowly shutting down.
Because it's approaching the end.
Started to feed take away the oxygen from the rest of my body.
Yes, there's gonna be 2 to 3 rounds left.
Yes, easy stuff.
Switching sides like this is going to be intense though.
Yeah.
Alright, so the second pulse being taken up there by Illusion. Doesn't look like the attacking team is gonna 6-pick, they're gonna stick with what they chose.
Stokes, you always say the last team defending wins. I think EXM is defending last.
No, I think the last team attacking is now gonna win because of this.
Okay.
How this map's been playing. Because I think right now it's all square. The amount of defenses and attacks won, each winning 4-2.
Right, so immediately the rotation has been made into the bathroom. And I'm guessing the rest of the team is going to come to reinforce
10 seconds
and
to
close
go.
up the rest of the storage area.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Nope.
See Blackbeard gonna be abused once again by Aimless.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Doc respawn creep.
Forever. He lives here. This is his home. And he's committed.
He's just sticking it out. Gonna commit to it. Unfortunately, Zofia is not gonna be in his line of sight. He's gonna push around just far enough down so he doesn't see her. Yeah, you get there just waiting for someone to push up on white stairs.
A bomb has been located.
Ella decided she wants to change up but the placement of the Grismod mines. Geek, could you go up? I want to see if they actually decided to reinforce the entire freeze area. Back. Okay, yeah, okay, they did. No, I thought.
Not quite.
Actually, they did. Yeah, they did only one. It's quite interesting. They only did one corner.
Only from Cigar.
I mean, that is your more dangerous area to, more important area to reinforce.
Both teams are running it right down.
Oh, there's a fear getting spotted. False, will he win the gunfight? Oh,
That aim. I'm sorry, that aim was bad. You would have won that if you'd had the aim.
I think
When you-
Pulse just had to be patient there, didn't even shoot so early.
that is what happens when you put a nail gun against an assault rifle. Ella in a very good position here. If she can
Wow,
catch
does-
the Blackbeard off guard.
Does leaning make that much of a difference?
Yeah,
He's leaning perfectly.
it does affect your hitbox. Oh,
Bomb located by
Question mark?
risky.
No, I think you heard the Blackbeard moving away. Crosscar's getting a good pick there. Jaeger going, oh, it's going horribly wrong there for EXM. 2 players left. Oh, very good pick there.
Attackers have dropped the bomb to
Oh, Wildcat almost missing.
Wow, great stop of the Thermite.
Wildcat very good.
Whoa.
Flashing it back. It was in a very bad position, but now Aimless has everything to do. But
Wow, well done EXM.
unfortunately for him, Chicken with that last kill.
Now it's match point for EXM.
Oh, that's a great kill.
Great run up just before he goes in.
That puts EXM one step closer.
They're gonna be going the top floor.
Right, so well, there we go. I want to say Willow Wildcat bring the Blackbeard, but indeed,
Wildcat and Blackbeard. Not a
It's quite a-
combination GgOD want to see.
Not when they're so close to either winning or losing.
I think that's one combination no team wants to see.
Not after this game.
No, definitely. If any team goes to rewatch this team or watch back this map or this game, they're definitely gonna.
Yeah, I would ban a Blackbeard over Frost any
Defenders,
day.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, so GgOD's turn to go on the defense, and they decided they're gonna go kitchen. So they looked like they swapped last minute and decided, no, I'm not gonna go top floor. We're gonna decide to go back to
Attackers
kitchen.
have discovered the location of a
Keep
bomb.
Brobear taking the smoke.
Looks like he's gonna play his old position inside of Bakery, put up the deployable shield, and just deny them. Yep, there they go. The original. That's the one I was talking about. They didn't do in the previous defense. Closing off a bit more of the Bakery area, and if they're gonna continue with what they did, Brobear is gonna put up his deployable shield.
Yeah, they're focusing all their deployables in Bakery. What have they done for kitchen? From the
Freezer's been.
just as basic. I wonder if anyone got the hatches.
I'm not sure. I didn't see anyone go up for the hatches.
The hatches are closed.
Yeah, it's got. No, they got it. It's not catered, but they've got it.
Ooh,
Oh, Ruben getting a quick kill there on
spawn peak.
Crazy Wolf, so that's the Nomad gone. A lot of noise and destruction like that. Oh. Sophia making quick work of the Evil Eye. There is still a player from GgOD inside of Christmas. I think it's either the Jaeger or the Castle.
I don't know how they're gonna get the.
Looks like it's the Jaeger. Yeah, it's the Jaeger playing inside of Christmas.
I don't think they're gonna be able to get the bandits unless they play for vertical.
They do have the Zofia. Zofia can maybe go upstairs. She will be able to take them out. Banner getting spotted out one by the Blackbeard. There we go, Zofia. Yeah, she's going up. She's gonna take out.
And can they get the maestro at the same time?
Well, the Maestro here. Oh, Maestro does here,
Taking out the bandits.
but unfortunately for him,
Ooh,
Zofia just still completes her job. Prone. Yeah, you in a very good position if you can get the. Oh, he gets a very well placed shot there. Oh, it's the bandit. It's not the Jaeger. It's the bandit getting a very good kill there on the Zofia, bringing it down to a 3v5.
can Wildcat.
Jaeger being taken out there by Chicken, to Ruben's off the board. That's the Jaeger gone. 44 seconds
Ooh.
left. Impact trick
The maestro.
and a double kill for Crisscross. So the bandit really doing a good job on the roam.
Blackbeard's still alive.
Yep, that danger.
I don't think Blackbeard helps much in Bakery.
Oh, but he's gonna get. Oh,
Okay, not when he does
again
that.
The bandit, again the bandit on the roam.
Blackbeard definitely the worst person to take out roamers. He's so slow and so loud.
Crisscross extremely well done there. Gets the one. Kill, turns around, gets another one.
Oh, that was beautiful actually.
The
Didn't
last
have-
round.
Didn't have much information there.
GgOD.
So we go over to overtime match point.
Last round for all the mob.
And it is gonna be Wild Card, Fireman, Crazy Wolf, Chicken, and Illusion. The team of EXM on the defense. And will GgOD be able to make something happen on the attacking round, or will EXM be able to hold off the onslaught?
Attackers need to
Claim
locate and defuse bombs.
their win. They're going down for a kitchen defense. It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to take the same type of direction that GgOD took. But as it stands, it looks like now they're going to just reinforce and cover or close up the entire kitchen area. So they may allow EXM or GgOD to push into bakery.
10 seconds left before insertion.
And considering that they have the Thatcher, they have the Maverick, or the Thermite, they have the Maverick. So they do have the hard bridge.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
They
defuse
do have a sledge who can play from top floor and do that vertical play they need. Interesting, they also bring an IQ in the last round.
Lives by the window.
IQ, the Thatcher, the Twitch, sorry.
Well,
Twitch gonna be.
I think they're gonna try to get through bakery. I mean refrigerator, freezer.
Twitch gonna be very useful there to take out the bandits. The cage.
Oh, they have a Twitch. They have a Maverick and a sledge.
Oh, he coming in there unfortunately did not get the kill. And it is the doc, so he can still revive it or heal himself. There we go. Using one of those stim pistols on himself. Oh, Ruben taking out chicken. But the Ash is put on very low HP. Very well spot there by Crisscross, knowing that the alibi is gone. So he doesn't need to worry about those prisoners. There we go, freezer being opened. So will EXM be able to hold off, or will GgOD prevail? Oh, a good kill coming in from Aimless, taking out Illusion. The Valkyrie is peeking around the corner, coming in, but from the top floor.
Typing.
Ledge. EXM not in a very favorable position. They have the Cade, and they have the Legion. 2 has to defend against 5. Oh, it's the one kill. Diego almost getting killed, but getting downed. Legion have a lot of work to do all on his own. Gets around the corner, he doesn't get the Maverick, and he gets taken down by the Ash coming around from bakery.
GgOD has taken this long way.
Very well done by both these teams. Congratulations on GgOD clutching out that last round to give them the win for this map. And since they won the second map as well, they are going through. But it was exceptional play from both of these teams, going down to the wire.
So little kills compared to...
That's because we rehosted.
So very well done there by both of the teams. Thank you guys for watching, supporting, staying with us.
One
Well
sec.
played, guys.
I want to see if they want to do an interview.
Yeah, GG,
Well
guys, that
played,
was
everybody.
ideal.
Well played.
GG, man.
GG.
Brother Bear, you want to do a post-game interview? Nope.
Yeah, GG.
GG everyone, have a good night.
Alright, there's a lot of love coming in. A lot of love coming in on the chat in YouTube for all the players. And thank you to you guys that's been watching and sticking with us.
Wow, yeah, well done for staying through it all.
And yeah, so this rounds up or rounds off this weekend weekend's tournament. We are going on next weekend, so the teams are going to practice hard this week, get their strategies together, get everything set up
Well
for next weekend.
played. Well played, everybody. That was intense. If you had asked anybody if EXM would have even put up that kind of fight, they wouldn't have said so. EXM did.
Sunday, 10 o'clock, 10 at night.
Yes, it was never supposed to go that long, but we had to rehost 2 or 3 times. Oh yeah, 3 times because I reasons. Anyway, thank you very much to everybody who played, everybody who watched. Tombstone, Stokes, thank you very much for casting. Monica, thanks for logistics, managing logistics.
Yeah, Monica's great.
Welcome.
I think we're going to end it there. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. Until next time.
Bye.
Alright.